there, world traveler. Thanks for joining us. Hey, why don't you go grab yourself a snack, some tea, coffee, or a cocktail, whatever you fancy. Hey, you can even say hi in the chat section. We'll be going live soon.
Oh, you have the strangest way of loving someone, and it feels like it's all over before it has begun. Oh, but when we do collide, we're playing no games. Don't you know that kind of love must go down in flames? Oh, we should really leave this one alone, but it keeps coming back, coming back, coming back. Two lovers on the floor, and Band-Aid on the store. Two lovers want more. It's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. Oh, we do it again. Say what normal people do. We're off and on like a light switch. You treat me like a punching bag. You better make it count. Oh, it's like the wise man said, the love is for no one. Love is a blind man who must be set free. Two lovers on the floor, and Band-Aid on the store. Two lovers want more. It's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. Two lovers on the floor, Band-Aid on the store. Two lovers want more. Oh, it's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. We should really leave this one alone, but it keeps coming back, coming back, coming back. Oh, we should really leave this one alone, but it keeps coming back, coming back, coming back. Two hours on the floor,
You better wake me up, wake me up.
blood ain't on the sword.
You gotta rip it off, rip it off.
Two lovers want more.
You better shake me up.
Hello again, world traveler. Have you grabbed your snack yet? Coffee, tea, or cocktail? Well, if you're of age, did you grab a cocktail? If so, what'd you get? Also, if you don't mind, let us know in the chat section where in the world you're joining us from. We love to know where everyone's from. We'll be going live soon.
It's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. Two lovers on the floor, Band-Aid on the sword. Two lovers want more. Oh, it's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. We do it again. Oh, we do it again. Oh, we do it again. We do it again.
Hey, what's up, everyone? What's cooking good looking?
All right. Hey,
It
everybody.
is so nice to be back with you guys again, Monday night live stream. So tonight is Las Vegas reopening updates. What's changed this month? Well, let's say from September until now. What's changed in Las Vegas? Plus, you guys know how we do, just a hangout and Q&A. I'm Tanya.
I'm Dave.
And we are TurnItUpWorld. We're a fun travel couple that shares our travel and adventures, and we enjoy doing so. And this is our live stream. We do go live every Monday from the studio. Thursdays we have trivia. And I think Thursday's trivia, we probably won't have trivia, but we'll talk a little more of that later.
Yeah,
We're gonna
sure.
have that.
Yeah, I love trivia.
Yeah. And
Yes.
And we do post videos Wednesdays and Sundays. We just released a new video yesterday, so definitely check that out. And wow, I'm so excited. If you guys are joining us for this live stream, thank you so much for being here. chime in. This is what it's all about. We have a lot of folks in here that are knowledgeable about Vegas. So if we miss a question, I'm sure they'll answer it. But it's just great to kind of get back and sort of be with you guys. And we're so excited for that. If you're joining us after this live stream, well, the best thing you can do is just make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and make sure it's highlighted to all so you get notified every time we go live, just like this one, so you can be a part of the party.
That's
okay?
right.
So, Dave, why are we doing this?
While we're doing it, hanging out with our friends, and a lot of stuff going on in Vegas too. So we thought, let's talk about what's new in Vegas in the past month, right? So this month.
Absolutely. So, are you ready to rock this?
I'm ready.
Oh, let's do
All
it.
right.
Better times, better times. Do better times, do better times. Do better times, do better times, do better times.
All right. I know what I have to say this. I really love that intro that talks about to better times, because that's what we are looking forward to in Las Vegas is better times, day by day, week by week. We are all just fingers crossed and staying positive that Vegas is gonna roll like the dice back in.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Well, welcome everyone again. Thanks for joining us on our Monday night live stream here. We have a lot to talk about and have some fun discussion, and I'm sure it's questions. This is kind of how we do. It's very relaxed, sort of vibe here when we do these live streams on these updates and things. So, what we like to do before we kick off anything, and Dave and I, we really like to acknowledge the first few folks that have come in here. So I think we usually do about 3 or 4 folks. So who are the first, like the ones that show up to the front of the class?
Yeah.
Who showed up first?
Okay. Now let's see. I saw Monica in the room.
Monica!
Who's actually staying at Paris. Apparently booked Planet
Hi,
Hollywood.
Monica.
Apparently booked Planet Hollywood, but was moved over to Paris.
Oh, wow.
Right. And then Sandra
Hi,
in the house.
Sandra.
Monique.
Monique in the house.
Yeah. And then also I have number 4, Mariana
Mariana.
from
Hey.
Houston.
And
Hello from Houston.
Texas.
All right.
Hey. Thank you so much. And of course, we love to see, we have so many wonderful folks joining us this evening. It looks like a lot of familiar faces. So I am excited. And I just want to first say hi to our mod squad. Our mod squad is amazing. It looks like we got a lot of our mod squads in here this evening. So thank you. Look, Yvonne, Neil.
Yeah.
Looks like,
we have a big crew.
Martin D.
Martin D.
Martin Dizzle's
Yeah.
in the house. And it looks like
Amira.
Kat, Amira. And Kat. Oh my
Kat,
God. I
yes.
miss my kitty Kat. I haven't seen her in a while. She's been really busy.
Yeah.
Been really busy. So really great to see you guys. And so Dave, who do we have joining us this evening?
Well,
Can
let's
we chunk
see.
through some of these names here? Because there's a lot of folks in
Let's see if I
here.
go back up here. We got Cece.
CC in the house.
Yeah. We got EJ, Brad, and Kai. Hey guys.
Hey, our fellas.
Yeah.
What's up, peeps?
Donna Jones.
Hello,
Hey.
Donna Jones.
And also, of course, a very detailed window cleaner. Very nice.
I like that.
That's always
Very
good.
detailed window
Right.
cleaner. Well, I could use some of that.
Right.
My windows. I'm just saying.
And rocking Atlanta.
Hey, good to see you, rocking
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Who's in Vegas right now.
Wow.
And weather is
Wait, is
awesome.
in Vegas right now?
Yes.
Oh!
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about. Vegas is rolling.
Yes,
we
they're
got?
actually at the Flamingo right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
let's see.
You know what I hope you're probably winning big though, because you know what they say, right? You don't lose at Flamingo. Everybody's a winner.
Everybody wins. Everybody's
Everybody's a
there.
winner.
That girl is saying hello from cold Chicago.
Hello, cold
Hello.
Chicago.
Yeah. And-
Cold Chicago.
And we got Chris,
Hey,
currently going to
Chris.
Vegas in less than 60 days.
That's awesome. Guys,
Yeah.
chime in. Let us know, when are you headed to Vegas next? Because that is like, woo, woo, woo.
Right.
Or if you're already in Vegas, let us know. We want to shout you out.
So quite a few folks.
We
Quite a
have
few
a
folks.
lot of you guys. Thank
Yes.
you so much. Looks like we got Kathy in here. I'll read up a few.
Sure.
Kathy. Of course, our mod squad, Yvonne. We got Monica. I think we already read that. EJ Red and Kai, Yvonne, Chris. Ooh, for the another mod squad member for the joy of Vegas.
For the joy of
What's up,
Vegas in the
Joy?
house.
Who's in the house? Rashida. Hello, Rashida. Sandra. Kittens. Wow, a lot of folks. Diane.
Yeah, got-
Corey, Lindles, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. We're so excited to kind of be back here. We had quite a fun week. I mean, gosh, gracious.
Oh, yeah, it was
We
nice.
were
It was
really
busy.
it was busy.
Yes.
It was really busy. We had pumped out so much content, which is probably why we are not so much on social media as much as we usually, because we're just really creating and pumping out some content, and we're so excited to share that with you guys. Just a couple things. I am this close, you guys. I know a lot of you have asked us how you can contribute to Turn It Up World, and we're so grateful for you wanting to do that. Our main focus has really just been trying to pump out as much great content as we can, and then those
thank
other
you
incomes,
very much.
is what we look, like you guys have asked us for Patreon, things like that. I am working on that, but that has not been in the forefront because we just really wanted to kind of focus on getting that great content. But I am this close for the Patreon page, but we do have
This close, right there.
But we
like a
do have
little
other ways. Now you guys have asked. We do have super chats here if you guys want to do that. We actually on Mondays, if you're new to this channel, we drink.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We don't drink.
A super chat like
We don't drink at all. What are you talking about?
And tonight's cocktail choice is bourbon. Y'all,
A little bourbon?
Kind of filling it up there, a little bourbon on the rocks. That's kind of how we like it. So that is great. Thank you. We do have a new merch store. Thank you so much. And we're gonna towards the end of this, we're gonna go over some of the new products that are on that store, so you can check those out if you want to. Oh, Candy, thank you.
Oh, Candy, thank you.
Prime example. Thank you, Candy, for the $1.99 special. The $1.99 special. So
$1.99.
we gotta drink to that. Thanks,
There you go.
Candy.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right. It is good to see you. And Candy says they will be there in Christmas.
Xmas.
That's
all right.
awesome. That is so awesome. Rachel loves Disney. Hey, Rachel!
Hey, Rachel. Thanks for joining.
Tonight. It is so nice. Mod Squad is rolling deep. Now, I'll tell you, our mods are crazy awesome. Turn It Up World Mod Squad is just like awesome. They keep things correct. They keep things wonderful and correct, and we are so grateful for our mod squads. Neil, by the way, I'm not sure if you sent your information over.
No.
You might have. I haven't seen it. Maybe it's in spam, but I haven't seen it. But if you go over to our website, Neil, send your information so we can send you that Mod Squad t-shirt. Baby, boom!
Oh.
So tonight is going to be so much fun. We're going to kind of run through some of the things that are happening in Vegas. You know, some of you guys may already know this. And we'd like to start with the positives.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Kind of kicking things off. But
Kind of a
before-
blend. It's kind of a mix.
It's kind of a
We're going to be
blend.
rolling up and down.
Exactly.
Up and down.
Hey, like a roller
You know
coaster.
what I mean? We're going to have
Like a roller
fun.
coaster.
Exactly.
Like a roller coaster. So before we get to that, thank you, Tina. Tina in his house for the
Oh, thank you, Tina.
$4.99
Well,
special.
thank you very
Tina
much.
with the $4.99 special.
Cheers.
Ooh. Thank you, Tina, for getting me toasty early. Like,
Right?
I like that one. So you guys, I'm so excited. Who is going to be in Las Vegas coming up?
Yeah, for Halloween
For
coming
Halloween.
up. Getting close.
Halloween is definitely coming up.
Right? Unbelievable. Time is a flying.
Oh, it's crazy.
Right?
It's crazy. It is crazy.
Todd says, fan meetup for drinks.
That's coming.
We'll
We'll
see.
talk
Yeah.
about that a little bit. We actually were thinking about doing that. It would have been September, but we had planned something like that. It was like months ago before the shutdown.
Yeah, the whole COVID thing kind of ended that.
It did.
plan.
And we're going to try
Pushed
and
it
focus
out.
on that towards next year, but we got some plans in the works for that one for sure. Neil, you said you did. Okay, I'll check that, but if you do it again for me, I would appreciate that. And Tina's coming to Vegas for the grand opening of Circa.
Oh, awesome.
You might see Turn It Up World there, just saying. I don't know,
Right.
maybe.
Could be.
Could be.
We'll see.
We'll see. Surprise,
Could happen.
surprise.
Yes.
So why don't we kick things off? I mean, obviously that's probably a good spot to start, right?
Yes.
We got Circa in his house coming at you October 28th.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. We've been waiting for this a long time. I think all of us have been waiting for Circa to open up, so pretty exciting.
Well, thank
now the
you very
hotel
much.
doesn't open up until the rooms don't open until December time frame, but the casino, the pool, a lot of stuff is opening up end of this month, so that's pretty
Yes.
exciting.
First and foremost, all right, that is very true. Let's quick shout out and thank you. Thank you so much. It looks like Anita. Thank you, Anita, with the $1.99 special.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hold on a second, we got about you. Let's get toasty. It's hard to find those buttons.
Thank you. You guys boozing? No, we're not boozing.
And one more.
Oh, wow.
Dave, thank you so much. It looks like we got Terry here with a $25 special. Sorry if I missed this topic earlier. First time finding your channel. I'm heading to Vegas for New
Well,
Year's Eve.
thank
I've
you
heard
very
rumors
much.
that they aren't having fireworks. Any knowledge of this? Thanks. Well, you know what? To be honest, I think everything right now is day by day. That's probably true. The rumors, they may not.
Right.
I mean, things are still starting to shift. I think, as a matter of fact, Before we do that, let's give you a big thank you for that. And so, and you didn't miss the topics, by the way. We kind of just go with the flow, trying to talk about some of the updates, maybe having some discussions with you guys while we're in there. You guys, thank you so much. EJ, Brad, and Kai. Thank you
wow, things
so
are flying.
much right there. It's flying.
Things are flying.
With the $1.99
Well, thank you
special.
very
There we
much.
go.
$1.99 special. Oh,
Do the refill pretty soon,
woo! Good God, I miss mine.
right? We have,
right,
we have a
so-
question here, a very important question
Yes.
from Kel. Says, is Brian, the manager from the, is he married?
That is a great question. Our friend
Person
Brian.
Bacchanal GM.
Yes, our
Yeah.
friend who's the general manager of
That's
Bacchanal is not married.
Right.
But we don't dip into his personal life.
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
I'm just saying he's not. But
Just
I know,
saying.
I know. It's like, what's cooking good looking?
Right, it's so funny.
It's like, Brian, good looking.
Yeah. Back off.
Back off.
Back off.
So getting back to the fireworks, you know, I'm not sure. Maybe some of you folks in the
Right.
room may know that. Let us know. Chime in that discussion. You know, I if you were to ask me personally and say, do you think it's going to happen? I'd probably say no.
Yeah, for New Year's Eve, I would expect that it probably would. I know.
I don't know though. I think like, you know, you've been seeing recently, they talk about uptick in cases, although folks aren't getting sick, so they're closely watching things, and this,
Right.
you know, there's all kinds of like speculation all over the charts right now. Who knows if it's vetted by news and this, that, so and so. You just don't know. So we're kind of taking it day by day. But Dave's right. You would think probably by the
You think they'd figure out a way. I mean, they certainly don't worry about people crowding around the Bellagio show. Now, fireworks will be a bigger crowd probably around it.
yes.
Now, Tina says that for New Year's Eve, there'll be fireworks. And I don't know
Woo!
whether that has been confirmed yet, but
That has
that'd be
been
great news.
confirmed,
So,
Tina, that is wonderful news.
Yeah.
You guys heard it. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Hey, Steve D in the house. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you. You know, again, Circa, we kind of mentioned this before. Circa,
this could be fun. Oh,
Terry, thank you for the $3 special. You drink every super chat. This could
say
be
what?
fun.
That's a bad idea.
I know. It's a bad idea, but it's a good idea. So, yes, we do. And cheers to that. Thank you for
Cheers.
that.
All right.
Woo. I'm just saying.
Right?
Well, thank you very
Yes.
much.
Yeah. And Oliver says they need to have the fireworks. Not having that would be stupid.
You know what? I 100% agree with
I
that.
don't object on that. Yeah.
No objection on
Absolutely.
that whatsoever. I think that is definitely a good point.
Right. So do you want to talk about Circa a bit? So we're opening up.
Yeah, so Circa the 28th opening up. Countdown has already
Yes.
begun. They've been posting a lot of things. We've been sharing some things in our group, which, by the way, if you want to join that for the Love of Las Vegas, you definitely can. Links and information is below. Just answer the questions, all of them, please, including the, if you're inviting someone into the group, they have to answer the questions. My husband has to answer those questions, so you guys have to answer those questions, so please.
Answer the damn questions.
And you're in. So, yes, the 28th, they are really kicking those doors open.
Yeah.
Now, you can't, the hotel
And
side
it,
of
and
things
what
is
time?
not-
What time on the 28th?
So, yes, that's important.
Right?
12:01.
12:01.
12:01.
That's gonna be fun.
12:01.
Fremont Street.
12:01.
Yeah.
Fremont Street.
It was crazy. I remember, back for the reopening of Fremont Street.
Oh my
you
gosh.
know, downtown Vegas on
Yes.
the 3rd, June 3rd.
Yes.
Or June 4th. We were there at 12:01. Right? Kind of. Well, we were live streaming before for quite a
Right.
bit. They had a great count. They had fireworks on
They
Fremont
had-
Street
yes.
on the video screen.
Yes,
Right.
they
But
did.
that was a blast.
That was
It was
so
kind
much
of
fun.
crazy because you had kind of the COVID stuff and people were really packed in the D.
Oh, yeah.
Right. It was jammed
It
up
was
in the D.
definitely jam-packed.
Yeah.
We chose not to really go in
Yeah.
for extensive amounts of time. We kind of went in and out when we saw it was pretty crowded.
And that was before masks were required.
Right,
I
that
guess.
was more
like
mandatory.
we had our masks
Right,
on,
it was more highly recommended
Yeah,
at that time before
exactly.
they kind of mandated the casinos to enforce mask wearing inside. But yes, the 12:01 on the 28th is kind of when things are kicking off, and
Yeah.
that is exciting.
That's gonna be
Now,
fun.
again, the hotel side of it's not really opening. You can't stay there until December. I think towards like the end of December.
Yeah.
But the stadium swim is open. So if you want to do the stadium swim, or they're going to have like a kickoff football weekend, which could be killer.
That'd be fun.
That could be actually
Right.
killer Sunday.
Yeah, just a huge screen. I'm excited to see it.
A massive screen. You can actually go onto their website and book a lounge chair. If you're going to go there, I would suggest do that before it really catches on. You can do that now, and it's fairly reasonable price. It's $25. You have 2 time slots that you can pick, either the day hours. I think it's like between 8 and like 5.
Right, it's
And
like
then
day versus night,
day or
right?
night.
Yeah.
So if you want to book them during the day or at night. Now, I am going to guess, depending on what you like to do, you can go during the morning and wherever you're staying, come down and hit the pool. But those lounge chairs, you kind of reserve your lounge chair. It's almost like, think of it, a stadium. So
Right.
each chair has a number and a letter, you know, so you're sitting in, 301D in like section E. You know, that's kind of how you book your tickets. Now, it's $25 for 2 hours.
Right.
And if you book those 2 hours...
Well, thank you very
And that's
much.
a basic lounge chair. They have fancier stuff, right?
Right,
Like the
and
cabanas
that's for the
and
lounge.
stuff like
That's what I'm
that.
saying. Like for the
Yeah.
lounge chairs, it's like $25,
Right.
and it's for 2 hours. And that basically what they're saying is that $25 covers your drinks. So you have to have a minimum of $25.
So it's like a drink minimum.
So it's like a drink
Yeah.
minimum, and that you prepay that. You can also do 4 hours, which is $50. And you prepay that. Now it's pretty cool, when you look at like the layout. They even have like basically a map of what that looks like, and it's super cool from the big screen to where you
Right.
can kind of sit. And the prices go up from there. You can get day beds, cabanas, $300, $400. If you're going with a group of people, that might be worth it.
Right,
If
exactly.
it's just like one person or 2 people, that's a lot of money.
Right, and we've seen so many renderings of it. It was great to see actually the real thing.
Yes.
Right, so it'll be exciting.
Exactly. Like you, the whole thing is like I've been
Right.
seeing
The little
so much
drawings
this
of it, little
online. It's
sketches
little
and-
sketches. It's
right,
like,
teasing
I'm ready
you.
to see this
Yeah.
live and in person.
And I think it's really going to change downtown. It's going to be pretty sweet. So looking
Absolutely.
forward to
And,
that.
and keep in mind that is the first hotel and casino in Vegas to be only 21 and up.
Right.
So you have to be 21 to
That's
get
crazy.
in. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
You
You're crazy.
No, you crazy.
You're
No,
crazy.
you crazy.
No, you're crazy.
No, you crazy.
That's right. Nicole asked, which pool is this? We're talking about Circa, which is
Circa.
opening up on the 28th at
Yes.
12:01.
A.M.
Right. Now, not the pool.
12:01
I assume the pool won't
a.m.
open at
No,
12:01.
the pool's 8 o'clock.
Right.
That starts 8 a.m.
Casino opens up at
Casino
12:01.
opens up at
Yes.
12:01. The pool is at 8 a.m. So
That's
you can
right.
kind of make those reservations. Go to the Circa website. You can check those out. They're all there for sure. Oh my goodness gracious!
What's
Let's
that? What are we
have to
talking about?
acknowledge,
Uh-oh.
Did I miss something? I missed a
I think
couple.
we got, a couple? I think we already covered Terry about drinking every super chat.
But we got EJ.
EJ,
Brad.
yeah, we got EJ.
EJ Brad and
Yeah.
Kai
Hey,
stepping
thank
up
you.
again with that $4.99 special. That $4.99 special says we are going back to Vegas in January.
Nice.
How's the weather? Well, first and foremost, thank you for that $4.99 special. Oh,
How's the weather? The certainly not pool weather,
it's not pool weather.
right? So it'll be cool.
It'll be cool.
I mean, it can vary for sure, but it'll be cool.
It depends on Mother Nature, but I'm going to say that is one of the times you want to bring
Yeah.
a sweatshirt.
Exactly. Maybe you can go skiing. Go up into the mountains.
Go up into the mountains.
Right. Go up and what's the ski area up there?
Go up to the mountains.
By
You tell me.
Mount Charleston. I know it was a trivia question, but I don't have the answer key. I forget. No, people will know it. I forget. Yeah. So bad. Let me look it back up. But no,
yes.
I mean, it's actually a great time for excursions if you
Yes.
want.
It
You
is-
know, that time of year
that's
too.
That's a great
Right?
point. So, if you're going in that January, even like now, like
Oh, yeah.
October,
Great
November,
time
December,
now.
January, it's a great time now to do more excursions. Like summer times is just brutal. Forget about it. If you go in the summer times, you need to be up there at the butt crack of dawn to get in, and some of them are closed. You can't go in the butt
Yeah,
crack of
I
dawn.
mean, you go to Red Rock Canyon, it
So-
might be 120 or something.
Exactly, which is probably not
Right.
a wise idea to go
Yeah.
hiking there. But now is a good time if you want to do excursions and things like that. But yeah, I think it's incredible when it comes to the Circa and what they're doing. That whole design and that just the screen is supposed to be like the largest sports book in the world.
Right.
It's just crazy. And so you can catch a football game there, enjoy the drinks and cocktails. Get there. I mean, be a part of that experience. So if you're going to be in Vegas the 28th, I would suggest
actually-
going online and booking those tickets for your lounge chair sooner than later.
Right. Who are the Raiders playing that weekend? I don't know.
You tell me.
After that, I don't know. I know the Raiders are playing the Buccaneers on the 25th, but I'm not sure the weekend after.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Right.
Our Brady.
Yeah.
Our Brady is now
Who we're
alone.
missing.
Who we're missing.
We're missing terribly.
The Patriots are desperately missing Brady.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
Well,
We're desperately
thank you
missing
very
him.
much.
But just saying. Well, Terry, you. I see what you guys are trying to get.
We got a heckler in the room
Toasted,
here.
roasted. I
Right,
see you taking
nice.
the place that we run.
I know, we
runs
run.
out here,
I
so
think
he's
I think Terry changes the name from We Run. That's We Run. That's got to be We Run.
Exactly.
Right?
Thank you so much, Terry, for that $3 special.
Thank you.
You guys, I mean, when you go to Vegas, right? Oh, Terry, I'm gonna knock you out.
$3. I want my $3.
I want my $3.
I want my $3.
$3.
$3. Give me $3.
All right, Terry, thank you for that $3 question.
Thank you. I gotta do a little refresh person. Yeah, I'll be doing that. Let's see, we got let's see. Oh, you're just killing us. Hold on one second, Terry.
1 second.
But now Labutsky, I'm not sure I'm saying Labutsky right, but it says the Cosmo announced they're bringing rooftop ice rink back. And that's right.
That is right.
I saw that. That's exciting.
That is
That'll be cool.
That is coming next month, by the way. So
That's awesome.
I think it's like the 18th of November,
Right.
somewhere around that time frame. The Cosmo is bringing back the
Rooftop skating down.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom.
And talk about
There it
amazing.
is.
And the views there are just unbelievable.
It's really
right.
pretty.
Incredible views right there. Kind of a cool spot.
It's a very cool spot,
Right.
and I think it's a perfect destination for that. Like,
Right.
that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, that's cool.
You start to bring
Well,
back
thank
that
you
energy.
very
You know what I
much.
mean? It's like bringing back some energy to Vegas and really kind of just bringing it back.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's nice to see things are starting to do that. You know, it's taken some time. It's taken some headaches. There's a lot of, sadness going on when it comes to job losses and things over there for sure. And I feel for a lot of people over there that we've spoken to that may not even be there the next time we're back. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's just it's one of those things that we, stick together on this one and get things back to being
Yeah.
some normalcy is what I'm hoping.
Absolutely.
So thank you, Terry, right now. Thank you so much again for that.
$3 special.
All right, I guess we're
$3
drinking.
special. $3 special.
This is getting interesting. I'll do that in a sec. We
Okay.
have a couple questions.
Okay, sure.
So Taylor asked, can you go to any hotel's pool? We'd have to stay at the hotel to go into the pool.
That's a great question.
Right.
Now, pools, a lot of pools are going to be ending October.
Right, end of October.
End of
Yeah.
October,
Yeah.
the pools will be, for the most part, closing. There's going to be a few that have heated pools that are going to be 24, 365,
Right,
all year round.
yeah.
But I think right now a lot of pools have said you have to be staying at one of their hotels. You can't really go over to another hotel. Now that's with the exception of some. I think like Aria or is it Cosmo that if you want to buy a day bed,
Well,
if you buy
yeah.
a day bed in some of these places.
And of course, you have the day clubs we
And
can
the
go
day
in.
clubs.
You can definitely go in there.
And the day
So if it's a
clubs.
day club, you can go in. No doubt
Right,
about
but
it.
if it's just like the
Right.
basic pool, which is generally for the guests, 9 times out of 10 they're going to want you to be a guest at that hotel before you can use that pool.
Right, especially now.
Especially
Especially now,
now.
yeah.
Now that might actually open up and change. I think there's a new norm coming for Las Vegas in the interim, at least for the next year or so. So they might even open up things like that just to kind of get the business rolling and everybody can kind of benefit from that. So they might share a pool or two and say, hey, you can kind of roll over here. So we'll see. But as of right now, I think that's pretty limited.
Right. That's true.
What else we got?
Let's see. We got that one. Oh, there's some Neil saying there were some rumors from Vital Vegas about some shows potentially opening up, like Blue Man Group,
Yes,
and
there's
Mystere.
Mystere. Now,
Right, so-
I'll tell you guys know me if you've been with us for a while, that I am a huge fan of the Cirque du Soleil show. So I am dying, and I always say this even in the videos, to see them kind of get back into gear. I'm so excited, and I know once they do, we will be front and center, supporting them. But those are rumors right now. I think everything's kind of playing it day by day. They're trying to see how things are happening with the curve and how things are shifting before they do that. Now, I do know, getting to that, and
Yeah.
I'll jump ahead, Absinthe,
Yeah.
right?
Reopening, right?
It is.
Yeah.
And when is that opening?
What is the date? Is it October 28th?
October 28th.
October 28th.
So Absinthe is going to be opening up October 28th. Now, there's performances that they will have Wednesday through Sunday. So that's going to be exciting
That's
to kind
cool.
of kick things back off. You guys ever walk through Caesars, you see that tent. It's
So now,
like a circus.
so now you got more shows than just Lake of Dreams.
Hey,
You know what
just
I mean?
saying.
And
Right.
those free shows, like
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, of course.
So
All the
you've
Bellagio
got
Fountain. Yeah.
Exactly. So you have a lot of great things coming, and that's one. So that is a rumor, Neil, and I think that is a great.
Yeah, it's a great
to
rumor.
hold
We hope
on
it's
to.
true.
So let's put that energy out there.
We think it's true.
And
We're
let's
optimistic.
take a second for that. We think it's true.
Yeah.
Now let's take a second for that to bring some good energy to that rumor in particular. If everyone right now can type in 777
Oh, here we go.
Well,
on the count
thank
of
you
3, I'm
very
going to read
much.
off as many names as
And I'll do a
possible.
refill.
And David's
I'll
going
be
to
right
do a
back.
refill.
Ready? Go!
Let's go. 777.
777. 777.
777.
I'm going to read up in a minute. 777. Terry, I'm gonna get to you, Terry. We got Amira. We got Y, have one in E. We got Jen Joy. All right, y'all, here we go. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up. Holy moly. We got Nicole, Rachel, James, Oliver, Anita, Carol, Tina, EJ, Braden, Kai, Claudia, Wyatt, P, Medemic, Stephen D, Ernie, and Troy. We got Ivani Costa, Watch Yourself, and more. We got JB, that girl, Jamie and Tina, Jana and Troy, and Stephen and Solaren. Ooh, M. Joyce rocking in the house. We got Smazzer, Charles, Stephen D. We got Wyatt again, and Jurgen and we. Oh, hey, all right, you guys. Oh man, Fruit Boys girl. You guys are rocking. So that is what I'm talking about. That is the good energy that we are trying to bring to the table here for things opening up, because that's awesome. You know, remember how we were talking about this earlier in the year when things were shut down and how Cirque du Soleil especially, oh, thank you. Ooh, we
All
are
right.
stocked up. And as a matter of fact, before I get back to what I was saying, I lose this one here. I want to give a big thank you right now to, it looks like we got Terry.
Terry. Oh, wow. Hey,
We
thank
got
you.
$10.
Thank you.
Is it right? Terry with a 10.
That is.
Yes, Terry says.
Terry with a T.
Terry
For
with a
trouble.
T for
That spells trouble.
That spells trouble.
That spells trouble. Trouble. Troub. Trouble.
Thank you for the
Cheers.
$10. It says sub. Thank you for subbing, and thank you for the
$10 special. $10 special.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Here we go.
God, on this matter.
Hey, and by the way, it's a great segue. I'm excited to know who is going to be in Vegas. Who's thinking about going to Vegas for the holidays? Christmas,
Right?
right?
So what do you
Special time
think? Disney or Vegas for Christmas? What do you think?
Well, yeah, would you guys, Disney or Vegas?
That's
Disney
our
or
question.
Vegas? That's our question. Disney or Vegas? Yeah.
We've tended to go to Disney more for
Yeah,
Christmas.
It's for Christmas.
For
We
Christmas,
have,
yeah.
We have a ritual.
Right?
We have
Yes.
a
We
ritual.
have ritual. Yes.
Ah, so Jurgen says he's going next month. That is awesome.
We're getting a lot of Vegases. I think people are biased in this room.
We do.
It's like Vegas, Vegas, Vegas,
I
Vegas.
see that. I see it. Stay home. Anthony's like, stay home.
Stay home. That's right. And for snow, head to Mount Charleston.
Yes, Mount Charleston.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
We could do like a winter hike in Vegas at Mount Charleston.
I would. You know, we love hiking, so that
Right.
would be awesome.
That would
to
be
just kind
cool.
of dive into that.
Right?
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be
Maybe
fun.
we should try that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Maybe we can hot air balloon up to it.
Oh.
That might be a way to do it. They'll drop us off right at the top.
Ooh, what's even better?
Yeah, I'm sure they offer that. Right? I'm sure they offer that.
Maybe not.
Yeah, why not?
We'll see. We might be able to convince them. Give us enough 777s, might convince them.
Exactly.
So, getting back to the, and I have a feeling like that time, that 1201 downtown will be like
Oh, it's gonna be
reminiscent
crazy.
of like 1201 when Vegas
Yeah.
was opening. We were down there for the reopening of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
We've actually been, Dave and I, if you've been following us, and for those of you that are new here, you won't know this, but Dave and I have been boots on the ground really since the reopening as well. Just really kind of showcasing
Yeah.
Vegas through a real perspective. And we've seen the change, seen quite a bit of the change going on. And that first night, that downtown, because downtown opened first. Initially,
Right.
Wynn had that idea. And some folks on the strip were
Yeah,
doing
Wynn was going to do
1201.
1201 too. They backed off. I think there was that incident
Yeah, on the
on the
Strip.
strip, and so they kind of backed off, did it the next morning.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think they were kind of pushing downtown was like 1201. And
Yeah.
we went downtown, and how crazy was it?
It was awesome. It was great too because people have been all of course cooped up, and people are excited
Oh, yeah.
to have Vegas reopening, and it was awesome being there, checking it out.
Yes.
And
Those
they had the
lights.
countdown, they had the fireworks
Well,
going
thank you
on.
very
It
much.
felt like
In the
New,
sense
it
that
felt
it
like
was-
New Year's Eve a little bit.
And fireworks in the sense that it was the canopy.
Yeah, the
So
canopy fireworks.
Like the
Yes.
canopy with the new LED kind of really bright ultra lights that they had up there, put on like a countdown and fireworks. It felt like Times Square.
Yeah,
Almost like that Times Square
And,
countdown.
and the D felt like a club.
Oh my God.
They were dancing on the tables. It was crazy.
There was a line.
It was crazy.
There was a long line to get
Oh,
into
man.
the D, and when you went inside, you're right, Dave. It was like a party. It was like,
I know, of course, no one had masks on except the workers. Workers had masks.
Well, that's
but
not
none of the
true.
guests.
No, that's not true.
Well, very few of them. Maybe
Yeah.
30. Well, maybe 30%.
yeah.
I should be fair.
And I don't know if we stayed there long enough to really capture that, but I would
Yeah.
say, although we were in,
We were kind of in and
kinda
out.
like
We kind of headed out. We caught some of the live stream, then went down to the Golden Nugget, which is still pretty crazy. But the D was just
It was like
crazy.
it was like this.
Yeah.
Y'all. Hold on. We're almost.
Oh, hold on, by the way.
Thank you so much, guys. If you're new to us and joining us, thank you so much for being here. We got 257 you amazing folks in here and only 101 thumbs up. I think on the count of three, we're going to do a dance for 101. But on the count of three, I think we can get this to 160.
Oh, 160.
If
Okay.
y'all have not smashed that thumbs up button, come on. This is for good luck. You want to win big in Vegas? You want to have a great time? Smash the hell out of that thumbs up button.
Smash it.
You ready? On the count of three?
Yeah, sure. What are we doing?
2, 3.
Thumbs up.
Hey!
All right, and Dave and I, we're about to turn it up right now. Thank you so much for the 101. We hit that number. You ready to rock this, Dave? Here we go.
I'm ready. I apologize in advance for this.
Me too.
I'm already on Tipsy Monday.
Love that. Okay, guys. Is that enough? You guys done yet?
Hey.
Thank you so much. Look, we got some thumbs down on that one. They were like, oh, no.
It's like, no. It's like, turn it off.
Oh, turn it off.
It's like, cringe is right.
Joy, thank
Cringe
you.
worthy.
We have to do this. Joy, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. I. All right, Joy. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't Joy. Gives us the character. Thank you. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Joy, for the $5
Well,
super.
thank you very much.
Wait, gotta find it right here. Oh, there it goes. Thank you for the $5 special.
Thank you.
And wait, there is one more before we put that down.
Oh,
Thank
I
you
missed something.
so much. Why have one any? Why have one any? Thank you so much. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. I.
Dance for me, dance for me, I, dance for me, dance for me.
Excellent.
Hey, thank you so much. Why have one NE for the $5?
Well, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Special. $5 special.
$5.
$5 special.
All right.
And Terry, again, thank you so much for the $3 special. So I'm gonna give you one more for those, and then we're back to the book.
All right, here we go. We're gonna have some questions. We had a rumor here. Someone's hearing a rumor on the street that we're going to be on Yellow Productions tomorrow.
Hey, so that was
Yeah.
going to be one of the things we talked about at the end of our live stream. So we'll get to that in a little bit. But yes, we have. We'll tell you a little bit more detail about that coming up in a little bit. So that
Yeah, that'd
rumor.
be fun. Yeah,
It's a
maybe
good rumor.
true. Maybe true.
So I guess it's a good segue in to talk about. We were kind of just briefly talking about the Win. So one of the new things that happened with the Win Encore in particular, we know the Win launched security checkpoints.
Yes.
You know, obviously you can't deny, if you read the news, there's been an uptick in certain things happening in Las Vegas on the Strip. Police have been equating that to low rates and things of that nature. And, you know, I just think it's just people being, you know, a lot of alcohol involved and
Right.
craziness and so it just gets a little crazy. So the Win has actually put security measures in place at their establishments or entrance points. So
Yeah.
if you're going to enter the Win or Encore, you are going to be basically, they have metal detectors.
Yeah, it's fast.
It's very
They do a
fast.
really good job with it. I mean, we were in and out live streaming all week.
Right.
Right.
And
And
if you saw-
no issue with that.
No, if you saw the live stream that we did when we walked into the Win, we kind of showed the procedure, which was pretty fast, right?
And actually, our first T-shirt winner, the giveaway was actually security at the Win.
Yes.
Right.
That was great.
That was awesome.
That was so great.
Right.
But then you kind of go in past that, and it's like a bag check, right?
Yeah, there's a bag check. So, but there, you know, we had no issues
No,
with it.
well, as long as you don't have anything.
Well, yeah, if you aren't trying to bring
You
something
have
in.
an issue. Okay.
Oh, well, then you have
if you have an
then
issue,
you have some more issues.
If you have an issue in that bag, then you have more issues.
You probably some
You
more
have an
issues.
issue,
Yeah,
you know,
but it was
issues in
really
that bag.
fast. It was not, you know, it didn't seem. It sounds worse than it is. I
Right.
thought.
But it's just a
Yeah.
measure that they put in place. Think of it going into a club. If you go into a club, you know, in certain places, in certain areas, they're gonna check you. They frisk you before you go inside.
Exactly.
So they want to make sure you have a good time. And
They don't frisk you though.
They don't frisk you.
No.
No.
Maybe did they have a metal detector?
They do. They have the wand.
Yeah, they have the wand,
They
I
have
guess.
like a metal
Yeah.
wand, metal detector wand. They kind of zap
Right.
you with, and then you kind of go into the next point, and then you go in through the thermal. So it's like a 3-point check system when you walk in. You go through a metal detector, wand. You go into a bag check, and then you go to thermal scanning.
All right.
And then you're in.
And I gotta say this, folks are loving your hair, Tanya, tonight.
Hey, thank you.
Right? Look at that.
Just a little.
Very cool.
And I found this little gem. I think
Oh,
I
yeah?
forget which
Where'd that come
little
from?
vintage place a long time ago. I got like
Yeah.
a whole set of them with little gems in them. So
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you guys. Wow, thank you. Appreciate that.
Now, Troy asked, can you have a pocket knife at the Wynn? I assume you can. Depends on how big the knife is. I'm not sure. Are you talking about like a little...
I mean, if it's the size of a nail filer, then
Yeah, that is not an
maybe
issue.
might not be an issue. But I know that's a good question. We have not had that happen.
Yeah, no
Stop.
idea.
No
That's so
idea.
funny.
No idea. And guys, if you want to keep the room positive and clean,
Yeah.
and we just really appreciate that as well. The good energy in here. Our mod squad is pretty. Our TurnItUpWorld mod squad is like, boom. Any trolling, they'll cut you out. So let's just keep it fun and positive for sure. We appreciate that.
That's right. All right.
All right, so
We do have a question from Shaz. Have you guys been
Yes.
on the high roller?
have we been on the high roller? Shaz, you are new to the channel. If you didn't know that
Right.
we've been on there, you are new to the channel. So I first want to say thank you for being here. Appreciate that. If you have not done so, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And make sure it's highlighted to all so you get notified when we go live or jump on the high roller. We've done live streaming on the high roller.
Yes, we have live stream from
And we
that.
have a lot of things. We were actually talking about this today. So to answer your question, yes, many, many, many times. And we were actually talking about this today, that we were trying to do some awesome things. I don't want to elaborate on it too much, but stay tuned for our live streams when we're doing them from Vegas. We're going to try and bring some more creativity to the table. So,
Yeah.
positive vibes only. Terry in his house. Thank you, my man, for the $3.
Special.
All right.
$3 special. Positive vibes only.
Well, thank you very much.
So getting back to, I guess,
And actually, it's beyond. It's not just the Wynn. The Cosmo.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, also has security.
Yep.
Right, and checkpoints as well. And what we found kind of difficult was we're used to walking the strip back and forth, going from through the Cosmo to Aria and down, down the strip. But they aren't on weekends. They aren't allowing you to walk through the Cosmo. You have to actually walk down on the sidewalk of the strip itself, and it's definitely more of a hassle. Going up and down the steps and
it's
everything.
crazy.
Because
I mean,
of the mask on, and people are packed.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
whole thing. Like, it's
That's-
packed and you're spoiled. Now, the reason they do that is because the Cosmo has said you're only allowed to walk through or walk in there on Fridays and Saturdays, mind you, just Fridays
Right,
and
yeah.
Saturdays. If you are a guest of the hotel, you're gambling or you're going to one of the restaurants or bars inside of there. If you're doing one of those three things, then you can go through on Fridays and Saturdays. If you can't, you got to go around, which, you're so spoiled by just being able to walk through. It is kind of a pain in the tuchus because you either have the elevator, which is a no-no for us if it's just people
Right,
who
and-
can't pack up,
right.
and then you have the escalators, which are slow as molasses.
And
when there's a bunch
everybody
of people,
kind of
everybody's
jams
jamming
up
in.
down the steps. It's kind of a jammed in area on weekends right now.
Yes.
On the strip.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Shaz, thank you so much. New subscriber now.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thumbs
Thank
up.
you, Shaz.
Thank
Thumbs
you.
up and gave us a thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. So yeah, it's just one of those things that they're doing precautionary measures. You can see that little uptick in there, but I think it's smart to do so. It's for our safety, of course, if there's an uptick in that. To be honest, if you are kind of we actually were there for the reopening of Planet Hollywood,
Yeah.
which is another thing that we'll kind of segue into that. So Planet Hollywood reopened.
Yes.
And we were there for the reopening, and if you're reading the papers, you've heard even that weekend there was something that happened, and we've live streamed, from the strip, kind of showing you right now at that particular time what was happening. And we're not confrontational folks, whatsoever. We kind of mind our business. Don't play no games, but we kind of mind our business and kind of do our thing and enjoy and have fun, and really just put ourselves in that position of just having fun and trying to stay on the right track. And I think when you read about some of these things that have been happening, a lot of them have been confrontations, like people fighting,
Right.
being stupid or being tough guy or tough gal, whatever it is. So, our recommendation would be, if you ask us, do we still feel safe going to Las Vegas? I'd say yes, we do. And I think it's because we tend to do things whenever we feel comfortable. We're not really the folks that stay out till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right, that's true.
That's not our jam. we have a lot to do while we're there. We like to enjoy getting up, or we get up early. So we like to get up and hit the pool and do certain things. So for us, we try to put ourselves in certain situations. So I don't want to elaborate on that too much, but I figured that might be a question that might be asked: is do we feel comfortable? And I'd say yeah, we do.
Yeah, no, we definitely feel comfortable. And the Planet Hollywood reopening was awesome.
It
right?
was
Glad we were able to
awesome.
be there. And they put on quite a show as well at the
Yes.
reopening, which is very cool. A little bit more than some of the other casinos did.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh, absolutely. Now,
So,
Neil says I love this one. It says, I mentioned this before, but I tend to go to Vegas during the week, not into the weekend crowds or price
Right,
inflations.
that's
and
true.
Neil, that's a very good point.
Oh, yeah.
The only problem with some of that currently is some of those hotels, some of those restaurants and things are not really open
Open to
right
weekdays.
now
Right.
until the weekend, because the weekdays draws in more convention type
Right.
crowds. And because there's not conventions going on, the weekdays are not getting the influx in traffic and of that nature. So Planet Hollywood, since we're kind of on that topic, they're also, I believe, they're opening just on the weekends right now.
right, just weekends. And it's true, like Thursday night starts getting a little busier. Friday night, Saturday night
It's crazy.
are crazy. And then Sunday really drops off. And Monday, it's pretty dead, right?
Yes.
Monday and Tuesday.
Yes.
So you're right, you don't have the conventions. And so it's very, very slow weekdays right now. But you get great deals too. Right? As long as the places you want to go to are open, it's not a bad time to go.
Yeah.
Right, if you want to just also hit the casinos, right?
yeah.
If Neil's in Planet Hollywood, playing those slots. Not sure what Neil likes to play.
Yes.
But it's a great time to be there during the weekdays.
Absolutely.
Because it won't be too busy at
No.
all, and really great rates.
And you know what's funny? Like even now, even though there's price inflation on the weekends, it's still not inflated to the point what normal Vegas was like. 'Cause
Right,
I know
that's
like
true.
some of those rooms, some of those suites that they're offering in different hotels and casinos, I might be like say $300 a night is normally like $900, $1,000 a night,
Right.
in some of those places. But they're trying to draw in that traffic right now. So if you really want to kind of treat yourself, if you are comfortable treating yourself to say a room of that caliber,
Right.
they're available at a fraction of what they normally would be. So you can
That
kind
is
of get
true.
yourself like a master getaway, a master suite getaway, and it's pretty damn pricey still, but it's not
Right.
anywhere near what it would be during.
Yeah, you can go
normal
from like
Vegas.
super cheap during the weekdays or really kind of pay up a little bit more for something really luxurious.
Yes.
But it is more affordable than
Oh,
normal,
heck yeah.
so.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think they had a question about. I might have missed this one. And I'm sorry I missed that one. I think they had a question about Gordon Ramsay burger. Is it first come first serve?
Oh,
And
okay.
yes, it is. You have to go in and put your name on. It's kind of first come first serve. We went there for the reopening. It was first come first serve. As a matter of fact, we actually did a video of that. If you're interested in checking that out, we just did a Gordon Ramsay burger review. If you want to check that out and see what we got, there's links in that playlist. Just check out the playlist, Las Vegas playlist, or one of our mods might put that in the room throughout the live stream, so you can watch that later on. But it is first come first serve. The waits, it moves very quickly. So they'll call you, so you don't have to stand there and wait. They'll text you actually. So they'll take your number. If you decide you want to wait 30 minutes, 40 minutes for a table, they'll let you know how long it's going to be. But it moves so quickly for us because we were off doing like other things, and you got that text, and it was like, oh, okay, that was fast.
Right.
And we ended up going right inside, so pretty quick.
Yeah, very quick, very good.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Another grand opening that I didn't even think about, Din Tai Fung in the Aria. Little Chinese dumplings, right? Opening up at the Aria. We've been waiting on that one for 2020,
Yes. I'm so excited for that one.
right?
I'm so excited for that one.
So
That's going to be a good one.
I think it'll be fun.
That'll be a good one.
You can kind of order just a massive amount of dumplings.
Massive amount of
have a
dumplings.
dumpling eating
Have like
contest.
A dumpling eating contest.
That could be it get pretty ugly. Pretty ugly.
So Jesus says, do you believe the Luxor is or was going to be demolished? That's a lot of speculation.
I would say I definitely believe it's going to be demolished, but I have no idea
No
when.
idea when.
Might be in 10 years.
It might be in a
Right.
month. I don't know.
Right,
But,
yeah.
just don't know. Like, there's speculation all over the place. There was speculation that Planet Hollywood wasn't even going to open. Speculation that it was going to
Right.
be bought out by someone else. But it reopened. So it really does, everything's kind of day by day.
Yes.
I think that's how we take it. We hear all this stuff with a grain of salt and say, okay, well, that's if that's floating out there, so there might be some truth to that, but we can't put all our eggs in that basket.
Right. That's true.
Um,
What else we got here? Maureen says those fries at Ramsay Burger looked great.
Oh my!
They were
goodness.
awesome.
Those are
Those were so good. They were so good.
.com fries. They were so good.
Right.
I mean, they were truffle fries. So they had the truffle.
Yeah.
That nice meaty taste, Parmesan.
And also with the sauce. I wouldn't go for the ketchup. The ketchup's really good, the homemade ketchup.
But you want to go more for that aioli sauce.
Yeah, the aioli sauce is awesome.
That aioli
really
sauce
good.
is like spot on delicious. Hey
That was
guys,
good.
by the way, we have 278 of you incredible folks joining us this evening, and we have 153 thumbs up. So I think we can get this to 201. Just the more thumbs up that we do, the more folks see this and can join the party for sure to get some fun and be a part of the live activity. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, on the count of 3, if you guys can hit that thumbs up button, we'd greatly appreciate that. Let's get this to 201. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thumbs up! Smash it!
We have 167, 167, and have 168, can I get 168, 169, 169, 169, 169, can I get 170, 170, 171, 171, 172, 172, 170, 170, can I get 172, I hear 172, 173, 173, 174, 174, 176, and that hits us. 176.
Nice job.
I'm working it. 178, can I get 178?
179, we're cruising up there. Everybody, we're going to do it. Everybody.
We're about to hit that. Can I get that? Can I get 179, 179, 180, 181, 181? I think, you know what?
Smash it.
Sometimes when I do that, you guys play with me. And you cut
Yeah, it goes up and down.
Take it up and do
Let's
it.
see. Anthony says we need to do. Anthony says we need to do some videos about things to do in Austin. We do have some early videos.
Anthony, if you
in
want
Austin.
to check that, we have a Austin, Texas playlist.
Yes.
We got some fun things that you can check out. We have actually a series that we kind of put together, a Say What series, we call it, Say What Austin.
Right.
We kind of showcase some things that you can do while you're in Austin. Really kind of have a great weekend or a great day or a great week. So check that out for sure.
And
on our
also
Austin
some of our
playlist.
first videos as TurnItUpWorld
It started.
were Austin, right? So you can check it out. You can see some of our first videos.
If you want to hear the story to that, just go over to our website. There was one blog we posted, which, by the way, I'm going to be posting more. I've already started writing up a few more blogs to add to that. We're going to have a newsletter coming out. But if you want to know how it started for us, go over to our website, TurnItWorld.com, and check the first blog where it says it all started with coffee in Austin, Texas. So check it out. Steve D says, when will you do a donut bar video?
Ooh,
Jeff and Joe, the owners, are really great guys. The girls who work there are great too. Time to make the donuts.
Right.
We just might have to check. We do like donuts.
Donuts are good. Nothing wrong with donuts.
Nothing wrong with donuts, but we eat so much food. The sweets
Right.
always tends to be the last on the stick, but
Right?
We might have to hit that up.
they're good. Yeah, maybe.
We might have to
We'll
hit
see.
that up.
We'll see. Stay tuned.
we might have to hit that up. Has the buffet at Bellagio opened back up yet? It has not opened back up yet, and as a matter of fact, don't know when. Fingers are crossed that it's going to be sometime this year, but that as far as we know. And you guys have asked us because we're friends with the general manager there, but you know, even he doesn't know. So
Exactly. We're hoping by Christmas, but
yes, fingers crossed.
Don't know, yeah.
Fingers crossed. That would be a great Christmas.
that'll be great.
Have a holly
Yes.
jolly Christmas.
Yeah, we are very excited about Bacchanal reopening, but do not know a date.
And it is goes without saying that to us that's one of our favorite
Yeah.
buffets. You know, in Las Vegas. It really is. It's just
Oh, it's
making me
great.
think about it right now. And it's so funny. Every time we do one of these live streams and we talk about food, when we wrap this out, we throw like a pizza in the oven or we have like some.
Yeah, time to eat.
Hungry.
It's time to eat. Now I gotta say on the Bacchanal one, quite a bit of bubbly on that one. I remember Brian got us some nice cognac at the end of the night.
Yes.
And that kind of did the final.
That was crazy.
That was it.
That did us in.
That was it.
Well, did him in.
Yeah. Yeah, that was great.
Like woo wee.
Now Julie asked, have we ever cruised or done a cruise video?
So that is a great question,
Yeah.
Julie. So I'll take this one. So
Sure.
we actually were booked, locked and loaded, and we were about to do the inaugural launch of Virgin's first ship called Scarlet Lady, and I'm still disheartened by that one because it was going to be quite the experience. If you guys know anything about Richard Branson, he does everything huge. Now we're excited about the Vegas hotel coming, Virgin Hotel,
Right.
which is they just bought out, you know, Planet. Why am I blanking? Why am I blanking? Hard Rock.
Hard
I'm
Rock.
just blanking.
I know we're
I'm
going
like
Planet Hollywood.
I'm like
Planet Rock.
Planet Rock.
Planet Rock.
That's what happens. A couple of drinks, but they just bought out the Hard Rock, and construction is already underway. Now, initially, they were going to be opened this year. It was supposed to be like a Christmas time, so November.
Right. And is it January 1 now, or is it
Now
pushed
it's
even further?
January or February, one of
something
those.
like that,
but
yeah.
you can see the construction underway, going on right now for sure. And we were supposed to be on that, going back to the cruise on the Scarlet Lady, which would have been
Yeah.
amazing.
Now, it was going to be April 1st, and that was a terrible, terrible date
Yes.
for cruising,
So,
right?
yeah,
So
and
that got canceled.
We were like, without a hesitation, you know,
Yeah.
once they gave the okay to cancel, we just canceled, and we haven't really
Yeah,
thought
they-
about rebooking as of yet. But at some point we will.
Yeah, they gave great options for rebooking.
gosh,
right, great
incredible.
value, like doubling the money and everything. They treated us really well.
They did.
Virgin Cruise. So
They did.
I'm hopefully they'll make it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a tough time, obviously. I mean, horrible time for the cruise industry.
Yes.
But so we
there's
would
like-
like to do that. At some point, we'll do that.
Absolutely. She's like, oh my OMG. So excited. Thank you. Love to cruise and go to Vegas. So you are right there with us. So do we. You know, we
Yeah.
are definitely excited when things get back to some sort of normalcy and everything feels really safe for cruises versus being like just a floating something. I think we're gonna pretty much be excited to do that, you know, and they're even starting to book others. So we'll see. There might be some great packages on that. We still have plans to support that and on that jump when the jump off happens, but we shall see.
Now, Taylor asks, where is somewhere you have to eat every time you go to Vegas? This is one of those guilty pleasures. It's like, In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out.
Tacos El Gordo.
Where do we at? Probably Tacos El Gordo. You know,
In-N-Out Burger.
It's usually a cheap eat if
Yeah.
it's every time.
Yeah,
right?
Gordon's fish and chips. Those
Yeah, I
are
love that.
amazing.
That's
I mean,
good.
it's like, you know,
yeah, those are good.
one of
fish and
those
chips.
quick type eats, especially because we do so much when we're in Vegas. We do take a day to kind of like just whoosah and just vent, but
Right.
majority of the time it's like we're just going. We're just boop, boop, going.
Right.
So when
But I mean,
we
it's
wrap
like-
up and we want that cheap eat, quick eat.
No, it's true. I mean, there's some great spots, but not every time. I mean, like Peppermill.
Yeah, that's not every time.
Right, that's
That's
not
a
every
great
time.
spot.
It's really
you
cool.
could do every time, but
Yeah,
let
kind of
me tell you,
classic. You know, Hash House
Big
to Go-Go. Nacho Daddy.
Shake Shack, Neil said. Yup, Shake
Yeah.
Shack's another one. We do love that
Earl
too.
of Sandwich.
Earl of, oh my God.
Tough to beat that one.
That's a
That's
go-to.
cheap eat.
Which,
That's
by
a
the
good cheap eat.
way, at Planet Hollywood, you guys, they are open now, and they're open till like, what, 2 a.m. on the weekend.
2 a.m. now.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's midnight weekdays and 2 a.m. on the weekends. Right,
Love
which
that.
is right, you know, basically right within Planet Hollywood,
Kathy's
next to
like,
Miracle Mile.
yes, first stop after getting out of the plane is In-N-Out Burger. Kathy,
Yeah, it's
hey,
true.
That's what I'm saying. Now,
Oh,
for
yeah.
us, it depends on when that is. If it's like early, which we try to do early flights, we tend to like jump in our rent a car and
Yeah.
kind of hit up a Starbucks for our coffee and
Yeah.
a sandwich, and then we do a little grocery shopping, you know, because we
That's
like
true.
to stock up a little bit. And there's a secret. Here's a tip. What we do, if we don't get a refrigerator in our room or we can't seem to get a refrigerator, we bring cooler bags. And we have like these cooler bags. We put like Ziploc bags with some ice in there.
Put a little ice in it, yeah.
And we have our, condiments and things in there. And whenever the ice needs to be replenished, replenish the ice. But it just saves us some money for certain things because y'all, Vegas is expensive.
That's true. Exactly. Now, James asks, have we eaten at Fuku Burger?
Have we
Fuku
eaten at Fuku
Burger. Ask Bill and
James,
Lisa.
all I'm gonna say is our good friends, Bill and Lisa. We did a collab with Bill and Lisa. We went to Fuku Burger. Check that out in the Las Vegas playlist.
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
I'm planning for 2021. I want to know, have y'all videos regarding hotels, like telling what this hotel has, amenities versus this hotel? So
It's a good topic.
that's a good topic.
Yeah.
We do kind of show you what's in there, but we don't go into detail. You kind of see what that has, because I think right now amenities may even be changing. It depends on what this new normal is going to consist of. So we kind of just showcase what's out there versus specifics. So, but that's a good topic.
Right. No, it is. Ooh, Dodgers with the pennant win. So the Dodgers are going to the World Series. Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
We lost Mookie Betts.
all these,
we lost Brady. I mean,
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
Boston is cheap.
I know. What's going on?
Cowboys.
What's going on?
And Jamie's like, can't wait to do the deli at New York.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that is the best.
Right?
The best.
Greenberg's Deli.
It's the best.
Yeah, Greenberg. We love those pastrami sandwiches.
They have some
Yeah,
of the best
really good.
pastrami sandwiches, and it is not super cheap, but it's cheap in the sense of value. You get a really big. We could split a sandwich.
Yeah, they
Which
were
is what
good.
We did. You get the nice, delicious pickles that they offer you, the warm pastrami on that rye, and the red onions and the mustard. It's just woo. See,
Right.
this is what happens, you guys. We start talking about this. I'm like, Dave, we should put a pizza in the oven.
Exactly. We got time to eat. Oh, Matthew is in the house. Hey, Matthew. Say hi to Matthew.
Say
Thanks for
hi to
joining.
Matthew was in his
Thanks for joining. And we're talking donuts earlier.
Hold on on a
Speaking
second.
of donuts.
We got
Right.
Matthew in the house. Hold on a second. We got Matthew.
Right.
Salty socks.
Did we just say Matthew was in the house?
I said donuts.
Nice.
Okay. And they had just mentioned, you guys, by the way, you guys had just mentioned, what's the name of that donut place?
What's the name of that place?
You guys, Matthew, what is the donut place that has your kind of mini me, like statue me?
Yeah, there's like a statue.
Yes. So let us know,
Huge
guys,
statue
what
of
that
Matthew.
is, for sure.
Right?
Let us know.
The donut bar.
Yes, so Matthew is affiliated with the donut bar, you guys. So if you want to go to the donut bar, I believe all you have to do is say Matthew, right? Say hi to Matthew,
Say hi to
sent
Matthew?
you, or something to that effect.
Something like that.
If you say that, I think you get like a discount at the donut bar. So if you want to put on those extra pounds, if you shedded off all those extra pounds before your trip, but you want to put them all back on in one visit, go to the donut bar and say hi to Matthew sent you, so you can get one of those giant ass donuts. But what is up, Matthew? And by the way, Matthew is
Well,
an awesome
thank you very
Vegas
much.
vlogger. He's doing a lot of things in Canada right now. He is
Yes.
in Canada. We miss him terribly. We're going to have to get together with Matthew when he's back in Vegas for sure. But you
Yes.
guys should definitely check out his channel. He's doing wonderful things and has done wonderful things. And it's awesome.
Right.
And you know what? As a matter of fact, we got to give kudos because Matthew is now married. Matthew's married.
Say what?
Yeah, Matthew's married.
Oh my God.
Come on, y'all.
All right. I had no idea.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, oh, let's go.
You should have put
And
a
apparently-
ring on it. Don't be damn. You said put a ring on it. Oh.
To the left.
Matthew,
to the
put a
left.
ring on it.
Apparently, Yvonne says that Matthew's cardboard cutout was kidnapped. Kidnapped, but has now been returned.
Matthew,
So all is well.
I'm telling you,
That's good.
When you
Happy with that.
When you're cooking good looking, those crazy girls will steal
They'll
that
steal it.
statue and probably pretend until you know what they put it back where they heard you were married.
Exactly. I'm done with
That's what
this.
happened. Like, oh, I got Matthew. He's married. I'll put him back.
Yeah. Let's see. Airsoft Sneakers says, can you do a review of Rick's Rollin' Barbecue right by the Pawn Star shop?
Bingo, bango. Love
Right.
the sound of that. You
Right?
guys
Yeah,
know.
we love
if
barbecue,
you-
so check that out.
If you've been following us for a while now, you know we love some BBQ.
Yeah, we did review Rollin' Smoke.
We did. If
That
you
was
want to
actually-
check out a fun place, check out Rolling Smoke.
That was right before the shutdown.
Yes, the
When we did
original
that.
Rolling Smoke.
Yeah.
And wait till you see the size burger.
my God,
I
it's
had.
crazy.
That burger was the size of my head, y'all.
It was like a monster. It was like all these like onion rings.
It was crazy.
Right?
It was crazy.
That was
it was
crazy.
like all onion.
I had
No, you
I had
crazy.
fun. I had fun watching.
No.
You're crazy.
No, you crazy.
No, you're crazy.
Oh, you're crazy.
No, you're crazy.
Okay.
No, you're crazy. No. But I did have fun watching you try to eat that. It was just like a blowout.
I was so.
It was crazy.
And I'm one of those folks.
Yeah.
It's like if I can't, control. It's like one of those, you have a sandwich or a hoagie and everything's starting to blow out the back and you can't control it and it's getting really super messy. I'm one of those that's I get frustrated with the damn thing. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to put like a foot long burger. It's like, trying to twist it up and it's like this much burger, but it's like this much onion.
Yeah, it's like so
It's
huge.
crazy.
Monster burger.
It's crazy. But I decided to say it and I just basically said,
Nice.
and I decided
Yeah.
to just open it up and eat it, and it was just amazing.
It's crazy. It's a good spot. I actually thought the burn ends were awesome. The burn ends, they were awesome at
Yeah.
Rollin' Smoke.
That is
So I
very
would
true.
recommend those highly.
That is
Yeah.
very, very true. And guys, you know what? One thing we want to mention that happened this month, speaking of all this great stuff, this is not so great, but the Encore has rolled back its hours.
Right.
So they're not open on the weekdays either right now. So I think they rolled back to just the weekend. So I think it's Thursday through Sunday.
That's crazy.
And then they close by Monday, 12 o'clock. So I just don't, I don't know. That's one of my favorite places. No. And I just feel like, they obviously have to do that for a reason. There's not a lot of conventions going on during the week. It's just not a lot of foot traffic to support the lights to stay on right now. So they're kind of doing what they have to do to hopefully, in my opinion, do this to keep the people on. It's like
Oh,
close
yeah.
the doors or lose the people. And I think,
And they've-
closing the doors makes more sense.
And it's when Wynn really came out and opened up all their restaurants at the beginning.
Yes.
At the reopening, right? They opened their strategy was open everything up, including both hotels. And they've had to cut back, right? Over time, the crowds just weren't there, so some of the restaurants now are just weekend only, like Costa de Mare.
Yes.
Just on weekends.
Exactly.
Right, and of course now Encore is just weekends, and of course the buffet closed, too, which was disappointing.
That was very
Right.
disappointing. Now, I mean, I get it. We actually did both the you know, we were able to experience this like back to back. So the Wynn, the Wynn buffet, as well as like the Cosmopolitan buffet, because the Wynn buffet was the first to kick open their doors.
Yeah.
So we were the first ones in.
First
on
seated.
that for sure.
That was fun.
Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Say
it looks
what?
Like 1 second. Thank you for that giant ass red thumbs up. Thank you for that $1.99 special from Say Hi to
Right.
Matt.
In Canadian dollars.
And Canadian dollars.
Thank you.
$1.99
Hello
special.
from Canada.
Hello. That $1.99 special.
Thank you. Thank you, Matthew.
Yes, Matthew. Every time we get one of those, we have to drink, and it's just don't get crazy. Just saying, you crazy.
You're crazy.
Well, thank you
You're
very
crazy.
much.
I know you're crazy.
You're crazy. All right. That's funny.
All right.
So we have a question. Do we do any slots? Amira says, do we do any slots?
Amira.
I mean beyond like the Win app and Vegas slots.
My
on our little
Vegas,
phone.
You know, My Vegas.
Right.
Just little phone.
Right.
No, but we are actually planning on a surprise one of these trips for you guys. So stay tuned for that. You know, when people ask us, do we gamble? We always say,
We're willing to learn.
and we break even.
That's true.
We break
that's
even.
what we say. We break
say
even.
we break
I missed a
even.
cue, guys.
Like, you know what? We
I
break
missed a
even.
I'll get it next time. I'll get that.
Yes.
I'm like, we're willing to learn.
Yes, I'm just saying.
You know,
I'm just
we can work on that problem.
I'm just saying. We can work on that problem.
Right.
Again, we just want to say thank you guys. This is a great point to say thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate each and one of you for joining us. Matthew, it's really nice to see you in here for sure. Wow. It's really wonderful. I mean, you can also contribute, Matthew. I know you have a lot of knowledge of Vegas, you guys, so I'm sure he can kind of chime in on some of the good stuff too. And by the way, oh my goodness gracious, I just noticed this. Can you scroll out and see that?
Which
This
way?
I need to see
This
the
way.
Thumbs up.
Oh!
It looks like we got 202 thumbs up. One above and beyond what we asked for. So here we go. Ready to do this. We're about to turn it up for the 201 thumbs up dance. Ready to go to this?
I'm ready. This is the cringe dance. Who's on my side? All right. Let's get that dance. Whoop whoop.
Hey, whoop,
There we go. I like Steve Martin in The Jerk, you know?
Yeah.
Work on that beat.
Hey, thank you guys so much. And if you guys have not done so already and you're just joining us, we appreciate that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And go one step further, make sure it's highlighted to all so you get notified every time we go live, just like this one. And a real quick segue, you guys, we actually just opened up a new merch store, Turn It Up World merch. I'm actually wearing one of the pieces right now, which is For the Love of Las Vegas,
That's
which is
pretty
kind
cool.
of my blue sort of hoodie.
For the love of Las Vegas.
For the Love of Las Vegas.
our group.
You know, if you don't want like a big old, that's our group, Turn Up for Love Las Vegas, just bum bum bam. Turn It Up World merch there. Link is in the description box below. Check it out. So, yeah, I mean, I know some folks have actually said that, you know, they've had their schedules changed. You know, oh, I'm supposed to be,
Right.
for instance, like someone just mentioned earlier that they're supposed to be at Planet Hollywood, but they got moved to the Paris. And that's most likely because the Planet Hollywood is not open on the weekend. And I'm sure the systems haven't really, you know, everything's kind of on the fly right now. They're trying to adjust accordingly. And so I'm sure they haven't really updated their systems to stop bookings for that. But
Right.
fortunately, Caesars has a lot of, like, you know, sister properties, so they can put you in something, and I'm sure they'll even offer you something better. So
Right,
maybe
well-
book the Planet Hollywood, and they'll give you like a suite of Paris.
Right now, it was interesting though too. Even at Planet Hollywood opening weekend, the pool's not open.
Yes.
At Planet Hollywood, so we had to go over to the Paris pool. Right. So we had access to the Paris pool, but it's kind of odd going out and having to walk across the strip a little bit over into Paris.
Yes,
to
we
go to the
actually
pool.
put a video of that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a surprise about that, but Dave gave a surprise. That's great.
I
Check
gave-
out
I gave
that.
it away.
I was gonna say there was a surprise in that video.
Is that right?
Pool
What's
was
that
already
surprise?
told. Pool was a surprise. It was a Paris pool.
Surprise.
We just put a video out the
Yeah.
Paris. If you want to check that video out as well, kind of a room tour, some fun stuff. That's in our Las Vegas playlist.
Yeah. Oh, now Neil has a business idea, a proposition.
Here we go.
He goes, I think a 70s disco themed club would be a hit on the strip.
I think that would be amazing. You know,
Right?
what, you know what's
I can
funny
see
you
that.
say that,
I
Neil?
can
I
see
was
that,
actually
yeah.
thinking of like
Don't tell
like-
anyone, guys.
like
Don't tell anyone.
70s, like
Right?
you know, that would be awesome. Like a 70s kind of like vibe, and you got to come in. You get a discount on your tickets if you're actually dressed like the 70s.
That'd be cool.
I mean, like if you go into this place and you're your throwback vibe, the bell bottoms, like
That'd be cool.
the fish tank shoes.
Right.
The platforms with the fish tanks in them.
That would be cool.
The feather boas, like the pimp hats and the big glasses,
I can see that. That would be absolutely hit.
That'd be kind of
absolutely.
cool. That'd be fun.
When are we going back to Vegas, Jimmy asked?
Stay tuned.
Soon.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
That's right.
Now, here's something that you want to be mindful of if you're going to Las Vegas, and say, for instance, you're renting a car. Well, and you're planning on you stay somewhere else, but you're not staying on one of the Caesars properties. Well, as of October 30th, the free parking, self-parking at Caesars is going bye-bye. So they're taking that away unless you're staying at one of the Caesars properties. Free self-parking is going away as of October 30th. So just be mindful of that if you're going and not staying at the Caesars property thinking you're going to, and we used to talk about this in the beginning.
Oh yeah, casino hopping.
Yeah. That's like one of our jams. Like we rent a car because we like to do all kinds of things and just kind of get out and see things. But we can casino hop, jump to different casinos and the parking was free. So it's like,
But you got to pay. That changes the game on that.
Changes the game.
That's true. And that's Caesars, not the other properties yet. Right?
Yet.
Exactly.
And I'm sure the other properties are probably waiting to see how
it goes.
What happens.
Exactly. Oh, ZF says, please give a shout out to Rocco and Gigi. We love you guys.
Hey, awesome.
All right. So there you go.
There you go.
Who?
Shout out.
Let's do a proper one.
Yo, Rocco and Gigi in his house.
We want to welcome you to the Turn It Up World gang. Hanging out with us on the Monday Spank. We about to vibe it right. We about to turn it blue. Thank you for joining us, Rocco and Gigi. Zoo-hoo.
Nice. That's good.
Hey, oh, let's go.
Hey, oh, let's go.
So yes, and here's some sad. Hold on a second. Is that dancing? I thought you guys.
We're looking for keys. I lose my keys all the time.
Well,
that's right.
Bermuda 975. Thank you so much for that $5 special. $5 special.
Thank you, sir. All right.
And I wasn't looking for the keys. I was looking for that bottle, so I could keep filling up my drink.
Oh yeah. Go this way.
Well, thank you very much.
Are you guys looking forward to international travel again? We are. It's funny you mentioned that. Like, we had quite a few things planned, and we were really excited about it. And by the way, this will lead into something else. We were supposed to be in Iceland for about 10 days right before.
Actually, more, like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it was going to be a long
2
time.
weeks.
Yeah.
14 days.
Yeah.
14 days. And we are going to do that via RV. So we're going to rent a camper van and just the two of us and kind of just trek Iceland. And we were so excited about this trip. We had planned this for a while now and really trying to finalizing things. And we mentioned this during our live streams and we're so stoked about it. But then, of course, Rona happened. And
it spiked in the U.S.
And then so they closed the border. So U.S. folks couldn't get into Iceland. So that canceled that.
We're supposed to go in June, then
August.
Just kept getting pushed
just
out.
kept getting pushed to the point where they said no.
Probably next year.
Yeah, probably next year. So yes, we are so excited about that. And speaking of our RV, you guys, we do have one more episode or 2 more episodes coming from that to finalize that RV. So you guys can kind of finalize what our decision is with RVing. Is it forced or is it not? But just saying.
Just saying.
It's coming and it's exciting. But one of our favorite little breakfast spots in the morning, you guys should definitely check out is Mon Ami Gabi.
Mon Ami Gabi.
Mon Ami Gabi.
That's right.
Mon Ami Gabi.
I say it like a Bostonian.
Mon Ami Gabi.
Mon Ami Gabi.
Mon Ami Gabi.
Mon Ami Gabi.
Mon Ami Gabi. But they actually had a pretty big layoff.
Yeah.
So it's pretty sad to hear that, when we go on there, and really talk to the manager and some of the staff and just the enthusiasm for them to be able to work. So, I mean, Vegas is definitely one of those places that its income really comes from tourism. So the faster we can kind of get things back to some sort of normalcy, hopefully that'll all change. So our fingers are crossed, our prayers are with them and their families, and hopefully things can get back to some sort of normalcy so they can get the jobs back.
Right. And Mon Ami Gabi, it's a great spot, great food, and it's a good value for the location and the quality of the food. It's not a cheap eat, but it's good.
Yes.
Definitely highly recommended.
Oh,
And
it's fantastic. Sit outside.
Right. It's
Outside.
great for breakfast, brunch, lunch as well. I mean, it's just good all the time.
Oh,
really
it
good.
is so good. Okay, the banana Florentina is amazing. It's amazing.
Amira says, wait, did they close down? No, they did not close
No, they
down.
didn't close.
They did lay off a fair number of folks, so unfortunately. I was not sure the number, but it was not insignificant.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, fortunately, they did not close down.
Right, no.
And they've,
Well,
we actually,
thank you
if you wanna
very
check out that
much.
video, we actually talked a little about their hours. We talked about the new menu, some of the things that they had on there. So there's a video we put out with Mona Magabi, which is, in our opinion, one of the best breakfasts on Las Vegas Strip. So definitely check that out for sure. Tina, for her birthday, sad news, is definitely worth visiting. Neil says, absolutely, absolutely. And speaking of, I was just thinking about this before. So we were kind of talking about this, like, okay, since all this has been happening, is the Boring Company, which is Elon's company, is that still going on? Which is kind of like the underground tunnel system,
Right.
the Boring Company that Elon is putting together to kind of be able to travel high speed.
Right, from the convention center area to some different locations. Right? Well,
locations.
across the convention center, but also into the strip, right?
Exactly. So they apparently are, because they're just finalized, I think, got approval to connect their Boring system to the Allegiant Stadium.
Right, well, that's
So
cool.
that's going to be pretty cool. So
Right.
you want a quick access from the Strip to Allegiant Stadium to go catch a game. Well, you have
That's
the Boring
nice.
system. And the Boring system's cool because it's like a Tesla replica. It's like a car. Tesla, I think it's almost like the truck.
Yeah, I'm
the car
really
replica,
curious what it's going to be
what
like.
it's going to be like. And it's like underground, this little kind of whipped high speed to transport you. It's supposed to be really cool. I'm excited to see
Yeah,
what
with,
it's about, so.
it
And it's like
should
a
be pretty
balance of the
neat.
trains. I mean, I think Virgin's supposed to be working on a train system to get you from LA to Vegas.
Right, that's true.
High speed. So,
Yeah, I'm not sure the status of that with everything going on.
I know.
But Boring Company is a go, it sounds like, with Elon Musk. And,
Yeah.
Musk will do something kind of crazy with
Oh,
it, so.
I'm sure.
Right, so
I'm
it should be
sure.
cool.
I think concerts next year. Some of you guys last live stream were talking about going to Usher concert. I think it's at Caesar. So
Yeah.
get ready.
You got it bad. You got it bad.
That's right.
Like, what?
Whatever she's saying.
What? So, I one thing I want to try though, I'm really curious to try, is the ice skating.
Ice skating at the Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan.
That should be cool.
So again, that is coming up next month, you guys. That's gonna be
That
that's
should be
gonna
fun.
Pretty fun.
Yes, I'm very graceful on ice too. Very graceful.
You
so
are, though.
can't wait for the video.
I've seen you.
A little figure skating.
I've seen you skate.
Very,
I wouldn't
very
say
nice.
I wouldn't say it's grace. I wouldn't say it's graceful.
I try not to crack my head
but
open.
it's with grace.
Still want to crack my head open.
Yeah, it's just
You know.
it's
Yeah.
cautious. Cautious skating.
Yes, that'd be fun though. I mean, just amazing spot. Right, great views. So, how are the kitties doing? Amir asked. Kitties are doing
Amir, the
well.
kitties are, now, you guys, Mira, like the kitties are all around
Yeah.
us. If we have
If we put some food
some
out,
food out
they would
here
come over.
right now, but they're doing really well. Both of them.
Open up some tuna fish. they'd be all over us.
I think I'd be all over that too right now.
You know?
Little onions, a little toasted.
Richie
blueberry.
asked, "What's tonight's drink?"
So tonight's drink, you guys,
Nice, I need a
is
refill.
a little bourbon. It's a little bourbon.
Yeah, a little bourbon.
I think we should modify that on Mondays, because bourbon, you guys, with all the awesome super chats, thank you so much for that. We like to drink for super chats, and because we drink
Right.
for super chats, that bourbon is kind of crazy.
Crazy. Right? We have wine sometimes.
So cheers,
Sometimes
Rich.
wine.
Thank you for asking, Richie. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you.
And Jamie says wants to see the RuPaul show at the Flamingo.
Yeah, it's really sad. There was a lot of shows that
Well,
I put on,
thank you
I think
very
Kelly
much.
Clarkson was a new show that was added to like the Vegas roster. Donnie and Marie, which used to have like I call them like the googly eyes.
Yeah, the
sketch,
eyes
like,
right on
eyes
the
was on
flamingo
there, on
wall.
the flamingo
Kind of
wall.
creepy looking a little bit.
Creepy looking.
Especially when they actually got rid of most of the face, you still kind
You
of saw
see,
the
like,
eyes. They're still there.
So it's like you're walking,
Yeah.
and they're like
Like
I see you.
we're watching you.
Like, I see you.
We're
And when you
watching
turn, you know, when
Right.
you look at like a picture in a frame, if you're staring at the eyes in the photo, it feels like the eyes are following you. Like no matter
Right.
where you turn, it's like following you, and that's not the case. Well, I felt like these like two sets of eyes are like just kind of following you wherever you go. It's
Yes.
Like, and like
It's odd.
painful.
It's like right at you, right?
like
But they're
creepy.
gone.
But they're gone.
They're finally gone.
And what's probably gonna happen is once things about the normal, they're gonna put RuPaul's eyes.
And that's gonna be crazy.
that's gonna be crazy.
Right, that's gonna be crazy.
That's crazy.
You're crazy.
But that'll probably be a funny, funny show. So
What kind of bourbon are we drinking? Any particular brand? There's no sponsorship
there's
going
no
on here.
sponsorship going on for this one. No, we're actually drinking Bullet bourbon.
Yeah, we do like Bullet though.
I like Bullet.
You know, for what it's worth.
Bullet is delicious.
We just like bourbon.
We just like bourbon.
We like bourbon. But Bullet works.
Bourbon.
Bullet works.
Bourbon.
Right?
Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Tina's like, every celebrity has moved to Las Vegas now. Well, they might be moving back. I don't think they're there
I think-
currently. They might be moving back.
Yeah, I think we need a place there.
I think we need a place
I think we
there.
need an
I'm just
apartment
saying.
in Vegas.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We'll see.
Some of y'all been working on that for us.
Yeah, that's
Stay
true.
tuned. Stay tuned.
That's true.
I don't know, like, I think, oh, and there was a question that was about the Paris. You know, someone asked, is the Paris pools open all year round? And I believe so. The Paris is a heated pool. I have heated
Right.
pools there. So I think they're open all year round, specific hours. I think they change hours during the winter months of Vegas. But they're one of the pools that's going to be around all year.
Martin says, were you singing or did you step on the cat's tail?
Oh, you want to hear the cat's tail?
Right.
There you go, Martin. That's the cat's tail. Oh, you want me to initiate something? Okay, I'll leave it.
Oh, what are you thinking?
I thought you were reading a question.
Oh,
on
no.
comment.
Oh, no. We have ZF says, love the vids with Bill and Lisa. Thank you, ZF.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, we had fun. We had fun
Yeah.
on those.
Yeah, they're
Right?
They're really
Yeah.
good friends of ours and incredible YouTubers as well. Awesome. Thank you for that. Wow, it's been a crazy 2020.
Oh, my God. It's been just unbelievable. I mean, coming into 2020, we had all these plans. We had a lot of Vegas plans, but also, of course, the cruise and going to Iceland, all these things. And it's just, we were stuck at home, I mean, with everyone else, right? Just kind of for months. And then, but I'm glad we headed to the reopening, beginning of June, right? And kind of really kicked that off and kind of just experienced Vegas since the reopening. For most of the time, we've been back and forth so many times to Vegas.
Yes.
Right, so.
Yes. Amir says if you stay at Bally's, also they're having people go to the Paris pool.
So everyone's
that
going to
makes
the Paris
sense
pool.
because that's a Caesar property also. So they're pushing people to those, and I think because of reopening, it probably takes a lot of money and effort to get those pools up to speed. So if they already have the Paris going, and let's just face it, they're not as busy as they would like to be, that they can roll over, people staying at these hotels into the pools, because most of those pools are going to close at the end of October anyway.
Right.
So they probably figure it's not worth it for them to open up, but just kind of enjoy the Paris pool. And Paris pool is cool. We had a great time at the Paris pool.
Yeah, it's a nice pool.
Yeah.
Right.
You get there early. Obviously it depends on where you sit. We like a specific spot where it's like the sun is not on you in the morning, but by the afternoon you get a little bit of sunshine in there for sure.
Right.
It's not blasting, tearing you apart.
Yeah, I'm curious what your favorite pools are on the Vegas Strip.
Yeah, good question.
Right. A lot of great pools. So let us know your favorites. We kind of like some of the more relaxed ones. Whether it's kind of like, the Aria pool or Wynn Encore.
Yeah, Wynn
the
Encore
pools there
pool,
kind of more
or,
relaxed.
Now Mirage pool is definitely
Yeah,
it depends
hopping.
on- but it depends on where
Mandalay
you are
Bay,
too, because
right,
they also
so-
have an adult side which is more relaxing.
Right.
At Mirage. But you have to pay a fee for that. But if
that's true.
If we're talking
Yeah.
about pools where you don't have to pay an additional fee to enjoy, Dave's right. Like the Wynn and Encore. Encore in particular is just this chill, kind of relaxed vibe. It just has that vibe over there at both pools. Same thing goes for the Aria. Aria has like this kind of chill, sort of relaxed vibe, which is really spectacular. It's a really nice pool. But if you want jumping, and I'm talking jumping, Cosmopolitan is definitely one of those.
Oh yeah,
that
that's true.
Jumps.
Yeah, amazing
Jumps.
views too there, for sure.
Jumps.
It's not very big, right? For all the people there, the Cosmo pool, I know they have multiple ones, but the one right on the Strip is not that big.
So Tina's like, move to Henderson, Nevada. It's nice out there. We like Henderson. We also like Summerlin.
That's true.
Summerlin's another spot that we were kind of looking at
Yes.
as well. Really nice areas, right outside, close. Yeah.
Now, Neil says that the Planet Hollywood pool is not in his top 10 list.
I wouldn't say so either. We've seen the
Right.
pool.
We've seen
Yeah.
it.
And it's just not in the top 10. It might be 11. Maybe 11. Crank it to number 11.
Right.
For the Joy Vegas, like Venetian, for the Joy Vegas actually said too, if y'all move to, when you get an apartment in Vegas, where you have, be hosting a Mod Squad party, right? You know it.
Oh, definitely.
You know it.
Yes,
Like,
that'd be
once,
fun.
Once you don't have to wear a mask.
Exactly.
Okay, then Mod Squad, we move out there, and
We're
Mod
gonna-
Squad party will be in
We're going to find some nice
bags.
Elvis chapels and all that good stuff.
But I'm talking about the Mod Squad party.
Yeah, that's true. We can do
Elvis
that.
Chapel's happening for sure.
Yeah,
But
that's for a broader crowd.
That's a broader
crowd. That's
so
true.
speaking of that, since they brought that up, so one of our plans, for those of you that are new here, Dave and I we're married and we've been together for 14
Yeah, it's
years
coming up.
Coming
We're like
up
about a month
soon.
away.
Oh my God.
Right?
We're
Yeah.
a month away, anniversary.
Say what?
So we were actually thinking, and this was back in like March, we were talking about this, because when we thought that we were all going to just be having to hunker down for 2 weeks, we were like the initial on this one here.
Right.
So we are thinking of doing
crazy.
like a meetup, because everyone kept asking, we should have a meetup. When are you guys going to have a meetup? When are you guys going to have a meetup? So we thought about something, and we always think of outside the box. So Dave and I were like, okay, well, we love Elvis. We're big fans of that. So we're thinking maybe we should do like an Elvis wedding, like a re-wedding, I guess you would say. And we have thought about, okay, we could do that. Maybe have like a meetup, so then everybody we kind of meet up at the chapel and just kind of.
We'll kind of enter like with the flying Elvises.
We are definitely.
That would be the
looking into
best.
Flying Elvises. We want to kind of parachute
Yeah.
in for y'all.
We
like, here
we
are.
dream. That'd
Yes,
be fun.
It'll be fun. Now, I don't
Yes.
think they're operational. They might be like, all in their like 90s right now, but
Exactly.
we're trying to see if we can
Hey,
kind
do you
of
pull this one first or that one? Which
Something
one? Which,
different for that meetup.
what do you pull first? Which one?
This one or that
That
one?
one. Right? Which one?
So that is something we're definitely working on. We're kind of thinking outside the box for a meetup, but this year it's definitely not going to happen because of things just restructuring and trying to get back to some sort of normalcy right now. But next year, if we can get back to something on track here, next year we're definitely thinking about doing that for sure.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We're thinking September, but of course everything got thrown topsy turvy with this COVID stuff.
Yes. Dave says hi. Another Dave. Woo woo woo. Great name. Hi. Have been loving your channel and Facebook group. Awesome, Dave. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here. We appreciate that, and we appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining us. Monday nights is really fun. It's Monday, so when they say Sunday fun day, it's kind of like for us it's Monday fun day. Just kind of getting together with fam.
Well,
something
thank
Right.
you very much.
So
Let's see. Jaina asked, have we stayed at the Golden Nugget?
that is one place that's on our roster.
It's on our list.
Stay tuned.
Right. It's pretty nice.
I
It's a
do
nice
like
spot
it.
for
It's
downtown.
A really nice spot.
Really nice. They have an
Love
amazing
the pool.
Yeah, really cool pool. High five.
Love the pool.
Yes.
That big old
Well,
fish
thank
tank.
you
Yeah, go
very
fish tank. Get a
much.
little kind of tube you can slide through the middle of it. It's pretty cool.
Yes, absolutely.
Very, very unique.
If you are just joining us, thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate that. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We put out a lot of great content. We have a lot of fun on this channel. And be a part of the crew. Just hit the subscribe button and that notification bell, and make sure it's highlighted to all so you get notified every time we go live. We have 320 of you amazing folks in here and 241 thumbs up. I think we can get to that 301 so we can stop reaching for the keys, as Martin said, and really put up a good dance.
No more keys.
So if you have not hit that
No more
thumbs
dancing.
up button, which is a symbol that looks like this, go ahead, not this, but this. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. We'd appreciate that on the count of 3. You ready, Dave?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
Thumbs up! All right.
We have 244 in the house, 244K, 245K, 245, 246, 245, 246, 247. Can I get 248? I hear 249. I hear 250. I hear 249, 249, 249, 249, 252.
Ho!
Can I get 253, 253, 254, 254? I hear 255.
Hey!
Thank you guys so much for that. That's awesome. And if you're just joining us, we've been kind of talking about some of the things with the reopening, some of the updates that happened this month, including some last month. I mean, Park MGM is another one. That
Right,
kinda-
Park MGM.
Yeah, the first
opening up.
non-smoking
Right, very cool.
on the strip. So if you're not, Vegas is just one thing you will notice when you go to Vegas is you smell a lot of smoke and you do smell weed,
That's for sure.
and it's
Yeah.
because they're both legal there. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So just be mindful of that when you're there. We were staying at a particular place, which we have a review coming up of that, and right off the back, walking, we did smell some weed in there. Thinking to ourselves, okay, well, you know what? That's just Vegas.
Exactly.
So you're gonna get that no matter where you go, no matter what hotel you stay in, except Park MGM,
That's
which
right.
is non-smoking. So that's if you don't want to deal with the smoke, which if you're going to Vegas, that's just what it is. The nerves are flying.
And there's not tons of
Everybody's
smoke.
gambling,
You get a little
and
smokiness.
It's like the cigarettes
Not-
kind of help
yeah.
you kind of calm down.
Exactly.
And it's not a ton because not a lot of people there. But normally,
Well, that's true. Depending on the casino too. ZF asks, have you all been to the Pepper Mill?
check out that video. We had such a great time.
Yeah.
With Mail. We have been, and we love it. We kind of talk about some of our choice options on there. So if you're interested, definitely check out that for sure. Our playlist, Las Vegas playlist. Binge watch, because we also, this is a good segue for that. We also do trivia on Thursdays, you guys.
That's
so
right.
We're gonna talk more
Thursday
about that in just a
is
minute. It's
trivia night.
where you can actually win a cash prize that night. Just saying. And we'll talk about that in just a second.
Now, Diana says weed is legal, but not in public like you're seeing on the strip right now.
Well, that is true.
Right,
That
so-
is definitely true. I think it's, I guess where I tend to smell it the most is Lake Promenade.
Right?
Lake
Yeah.
Promenade on the weekends, I just feel like it's just flying high. It's wherever it's floating from,
High is the operative word there.
literally.
That's right.
You're right. It's not, and I don't think there's a lot of enforcement going on the strip with that right now. But you're absolutely right about that.
Let's see. Labutsky asks, are the crazy scooter drivers still out and about? Causing a little
They
chaos.
are, but
I didn't-
it wasn't as bad.
Yeah, I didn't notice as much last time.
Last weekend for that Planet Hollywood
Yeah.
opening. It wasn't as bad, but they're definitely out. I had to skip a little time. I was kind of looking at this one person as she was like rolling towards me pretty fast. I gave her like the eye. I was like, and she kind of like
Yeah.
Carrie, like Carrie, like I was gonna move it like automatically,
Right.
Like that kind of like similar.
And it's definitely not folks that need kind of help walking. It's just
No.
people having fun
Yeah.
on them,
Yeah.
cruising around. They don't,
Sometimes they'll jump 2 picks on there.
Yeah.
I feel like it's almost like their limo. You see them sitting on that with their Fat Tuesday drinks. It's kind of
exactly.
drinking and driving. That should be illegal. But you know what I really think though? I think if the scooter companies want to really prevail with that, they should enforce you can't use them on the sidewalks, and they put a lane.
Right, almost like a bike lane.
I think if they're
Scooter lane.
and I know this because like in Austin, Texas, scooters, they're starting to enforce more rules. With
Well, that's true.
scooters,
They have scooter lanes, the
and they
actual
have
stand-up
scooter
ones.
lanes, the stand-up scooters, they have
Yeah.
lanes for them. So I think if the scooters are going to be, if they're not really used by the special needs or folks that need those scooters, for that matter, there should be like a designated lane for them and keep them off
Right.
the sidewalks, because it does get a little bit tight at times. And I think we noticed it was probably crazier during like the summer where kids are off and everyone's off, but there's no age limit on those things. I haven't
No.
seen any.
And they go at a pretty good clip,
They go fast.
right? They kind of cruise along,
They do cruise.
right? Now, Snooki says it seems people smoke more than they drink on the Vegas Strip. You do see a lot of kind of the big drinks from like Fat Tuesday drinks.
Yeah, I don't.
People are drinking too.
Yeah, I have not really seen folks with like
Yeah.
beer. I mean, I might have a couple of beers every so often.
Right.
But I mostly see folks with their huge Fat Tuesdays.
Right.
I actually, have to admit, I was walking on the strip when I came from like Caesars, and one of the shops in Caesars, I had this like giant, Bloody Mary.
Yeah,
It was,
that's
like, a
true.
spicy Bloody Mary.
Your
It was, like,
$45
8 shots.
Bloody Mary drink, but it was huge.
It was huge. It was like 8
It
shots.
was like kind of a one drink for the night. Just have that one
It
drink
was
and
like
you're
one
done.
drink for like 3 nights.
Right,
It was like,
yes.
woo. But I was walking with the strip with that, so you don't see as many as those, but you do at times. Towards the weekends, you do though. Towards the weekend, you see a lot of folks with those lovely Fat Tuesday specials.
Right, and huge lines
or,
too.
Daiquiri.
Huge lines at Fat Tuesday,
yeah.
as always.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
RD says we're traveling there tomorrow.
Woo! Going tomorrow.
Sweet salty socks.
That's what I'm talking about. Way to do it. People are definitely drinking and smoking. Yes, they definitely are. That's Vegas, y'all. That's
Right.
just-
No, I know.
You-
and it's
you-
not too much.
It's
I
not
mean,
too much. You just have to put that in your
Yeah.
head. It really does depend on time of day.
Right.
We do find like now you could even enjoy walking out during the day in Vegas. It's not like 125 degrees right now, so it's
Right.
a great time to walk
That's
the
true.
strip. It's traditional summer weather, and other places like 80 degrees, 90 degrees during the day right now. Sun is still very hot, so definitely bring your sunblock for sure. But you'll notice a transition when it gets later at night. It's different
Right.
folks. And like I always say, y'all,
Oh, here
at
we go.
nighttime,
The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night.
Yeah.
All right.
They come out at night, y'all. So that's just what happens in Las Vegas. So just roll with it.
Right.
Just know that going into it, and you won't be disappointed.
Exactly. So a question here. We talked about this before, but maybe touch on it again. Any new shows, openings you've heard about? Steve asked that.
Good question, Steve. Yeah, we did mention that before. There's one that's absent,
Right.
which is coming up on the 28th, same day as Circa opening. So they're
Right.
opening their doors right at Caesars. I think there's like specific hours, but they're opening with restrictions. There's like a protocol between shows. There's got to be like a rigorous cleaning.
Right. They're doing
between
all kinds of
shows.
stuff.
All kinds of stuff.
Different kind of seating, spacing going on.
Yes.
And now there's rumors that maybe Mystere and Blue Man Group might be opening up, but so far just rumors, nothing official
Blue Man
on that. Yeah. We just need some paint.
I'm already blue.
We're
baby.
gonna paint the walls.
I'm already blue. Woo, Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
And you know what? And that's a great point, Neil. Be prepared to see things and smell things when visiting Las Vegas, Sin City. Yes. Let me tell you something. There's certain parts you walk around Vegas. Just don't walk around the back side of Excalibur.
Oh, that's stinky. That's
And be
a
careful
bad
when you're walking
stench.
past Caesars on a certain spot, say between Augustus, who's like standing up front with his mask on, and going into
That's like the sewers come out at night.
The sewers come out. The sewers come.
They
comes out at
stink, yeah.
night.
And
The
watch,
comes out
and
at
watch out for those
night.
naked folks along the little in front of Caesars there.
Yeah, people. I'm gonna tell you, some of those Fat Tuesdays, some folks just can't handle them. I mean, one time we were there, and it made me actually very nervous. We were live streaming, right, and we walked past, and all of a sudden I turned to the left, and I don't want to put that on camera because we don't want to.
It was a shiny butt.
It was a shiny hiney.
Shiny hiney.
There was a guy laying there, butt naked, face down like this. I thought
just
he
having
was,
a little rest.
I don't know what was
Just
going on.
sleeping.
Because there were
Just
some
sleeping,
folks
you
saying,
know?
"Excuse me,
In front
guy,
of
excuse me,
Caesars.
guy," and he wasn't responding. So I'm like, "Oh my God, did something happen to him?" So I ran to get security, but it was like he was, I guess, just really, really drunk and decided to fall asleep butt naked on the grass there. So he had a shiny hiney, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm just like."
That hiney was a shiny.
My eyes are burning. My eyes are done.
Hiney was a shiny.
It was crazy.
Now Mike Buttafuoco asked, "Are buffets open yet?" And Studio B is Mike's favorite. And Studio B has not reopened yet at the
No,
M.
At the M. That's one we have been dying to
That
get
is
to.
on our list, yeah.
Definitely a locals favorite.
Yeah.
A lot of locals love, we talk to many locals, and they'll tell you that's probably one of their first choices off the Strip. That's a lot of places off the Strip that a lot of locals like. As a matter of fact, if you guys are visiting Las Vegas, you want to check out a really cool spot. There's a spot called Pico de Gallo. We actually just did a video on that one. You can check out the menu and things that they have there. Our friend of ours, who's the GM of Bacchanal, surprised us. We did a video with him, and he surprised us with one of his favorite spots, which is a local spot. So check out that video if you want to check that out for sure.
Question from, let's see, Gerardo, if I say that right. I'll be there in February. I'm on the fence of staying in the Palazzo or the Wynn. Palazzo or the Wynn? What would you recommend?
Well, here's the deal. Palazzo is newer than the Wynn, so there's more of a modern, feel, vibe to it. Wynn is gorgeous too. I mean, I'm not going to knock it.
Yeah.
So it really does depend on what you prefer. Because I think to me, they're both kind of the same. I think Wynn has maybe a little bit more of a elite service
Right.
than, say, the Palazzo, but the service there is phenomenal. So it really does depend on where you want to be. Cause
Well, thank you
Palazzo's
very
a
much.
little, they're next to each other, but
They're
the Palazzo's
right next
a
to
little
each
bit
other.
closer, a little
Yeah.
bit closer, but they're next to each other.
They're right next
Yeah.
to each other, but Wynn is a little bit farther down towards the north end of the strip.
That's
So
true.
it's like,
Right.
farther up, I guess you would say, towards the north end of the strip, and it's like you want to have to walk to be center strip pretty far.
But both
Now,
are just
Palazzo is
amazing
pretty-
hotels.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Right. Amazing hotels.
Gorgeous.
So you can't, whichever one you choose, you'll be happy.
Yes.
Right.
Austin says, are there any minimum $10 minimum table games on the strip? Yep, there are. I've noticed them. I think it depends on the hours and the day. You see them shift at times depending on how busy they are, but there are definitely ones you can find there for sure. I've seen those.
And actually, a good point here would be Smokin' Bass says, I would check out the price along with the resort fees. And that's true. I mean, if you get a great deal at one, Palazzo versus a Wynn, that's not a bad choice to go with the one with a much better deal.
Yeah.
Right, and it can certainly vary from week to week. So.
Now, I believe, here's a little tip. I believe Bellagio is offering something where if you can price match one of their suites. So Bellagio's offering something right now, like if you can find like whatever their prices are online for like one of their suites.
if you
If
find
you
it,
can find a better deal somewhere else, they will honor that better deal plus an additional 10%.
right,
off.
and that's true. They do have that. So if you book something at the Bellagio,
Well, thank you
like
very
Tanya said, and
much.
find something on like say price, and I assume Priceline is included in that as well.
Yes.
But on some other service, you can go back to them and get a better rate.
Hey, Luis Silveria. Luis Silvera. Going to Vegas in 2 weeks, but all of the recent violence on the news is giving me anxiety staying at the Wynn. Should I listen, what's it say, to the news about crime, or is it being
Over fabricated?
fabricated? Well, first and foremost, we want to say thank you so much
Thank you,
for that
Louis.
$9.99 special. So I'm going to go ahead and give a
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers, thank you. So Dave, what do you think?
Well, it's funny. We spent a lot of time on the Strip, and we aren't out super late. Right? We haven't been out super late. We've felt very safe.
Yeah.
Right? Very safe. But I mean, you can't deny the news, right? There's definitely been some incidents. We think in general, we're very comfortable going there. And you don't think you need to worry about it. But that being said, it's more so than it has been
Right,
normally.
and we can
So,
only really speak for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like we're kind of telling you how we feel.
Right.
We're out there, boots on the ground, we actually live streamed last weekend, so you could actually see, what's going on with the Strip right now, because we had a lot of questions about that in our group for Love Las Vegas, so we figured it's a good opportunity to showcase that. And you could see, we were out and about having fun, and if you read a lot of these incidences, it's a lot of confrontation. So
Right.
somebody trying to be better than somebody else and bossy, and words are exchanged and everything else. So, for us, we're not late. We're not like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
kind of folks. We like to get up around that time and really start preparing for our day. So that's kind of us. So, we do feel, if you ask us that question, we kind of said this before, do you feel safe? I would say we do.
We do. We tend to wrap up certainly by 10:30, 11 o'clock
11
usually.
o'clock.
Right. So in terms of walking the Strip.
Right, and sometimes even if we're out on the Strip, say 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, we're in places where we're just kind of hitting the Strip up, walking well-lit spots, and just kind of making our way back to our destination where we need to be, but trying to be mindful of our surroundings. So just be mindful of your surroundings, and that's anywhere you go. It's not just the Vegas Strip. It's just anywhere you go. Obviously, Vegas has been a beacon right now, kind of like a light being shined on Vegas right now. So any and everything that's happening in Vegas, no matter what they do, is going to be amplified. It's just in the press.
Right.
So just be mindful. Right?
All right. What's the best Vegas website to book? So I'm curious what folks have to say about that.
I think Vegas.com is probably a good one if you want good deals.
Right. And we tend to look at Priceline.
Priceline's a good one.
I mean, Priceline, if you're going weekdays too, look at Groupon. Might be some offers around that too.
Now booking, I think Priceline's definitely a good one because they are very good with if something happens or a cancel, if you book insurance or things like that. If an incident happens, we actually booked a couple times where we had to change due to a family emergency or something to that effect, and they were pretty good at honoring that. As long as the hotel kind of understood, they'll understand. So I think they work well with that.
And
now,
if you-
Expedia is very different.
Right. And if you can book directly with the casinos themselves, then you'll get much more credit for the points and all that, and you'll get some benefits from doing so. So, but it's definitely, for price checking, I like to look at say a Priceline and then kind of compare that against the prices the casinos themselves are offering. And quite often, they might match as well, so it varies.
So to clarify, Joss MC1 says, to clarify what I mean, when do you think Vegas will be back to normal, and what event would need to happen in order for that to occur? That's a great question. I have no idea, to be honest, when it's going to be back to normal. I think really what it comes down to is it comes down to us as patrons, hitting Vegas up and trying to enjoy our time to really follow the measures and health and safety regulations put in place for all of us. So we all have to kind of, if we can all do that, I would probably say we can be back on track in January, or by Christmas, who knows. But if we you know, you have folks that don't want to follow the rules or whatever have you be, and we can't all come together on it, then who knows? But
Right.
you just gotta. Right now, it's just one day at a time. So there's no crystal ball. I don't have a crystal ball to say when is it gonna come back. But I can say that, you know, if they're following whatever safety measures and protocols put in place, they're seeing graphs and dips and, you know, increases in certain things, but, you know, covering pretty quickly. I mean, I don't know. It's just don't know.
Right, exactly. I mean, hopefully there's progress made on the whole vaccine and therapeutics front as well, which will make a big difference.
Oh yeah. So Louis, I hope that answered your question. You know, we feel safe. I think you'd have a great time. You know, we had a wonderful time. Actually, a great point. If you guys, we have an awesome group called For the Love of Las Vegas. A lot of positive. We have a lot of folks in that group and a lot of folks in there sharing their photos.
Yes.
Some are in Vegas right now. Some just got back from Vegas, kind of sharing their experience. And sharing stories. You know, who doesn't love a good story? You can definitely join that group. We have information to that. Actually, our mod squad might be posting links in there as well. So definitely check that out. If you're not following us on Instagram, be sure to follow us on Instagram at TurnItUpWorld, as well as Facebook at TurnItUpWorld, and Twitter at TurnItUpWorld. So check those out for sure. There's a lot of knowledgeable folks, like I said, so questions are being answered. And so anything that you may have popping into your head that you may want to ask, whether it's, you know, going solo as a female by herself there or with kids, a lot of members that are in our
Well,
group
thank you very
are
much.
doing just that, so they can kind of share their knowledge as well. So check it out. Check it out. Since the Cosmo's only letting guests in, are you still able to go Secret Pizza? So Jamie, yes, if you're going into a restaurant and you're going to Secret Pizza, I believe you can. I don't think they're stopping you if you're you're going into a restaurant or you're going in to gamble or you're
If you're going to spend money there, they'll let you in.
Bingo.
We'll take the dollars. Now, Travis asked, a friend of mine are going to New Year's, and you guys think it'll be a madhouse, and then also Venetian or Palazzo? What do you think?
Good question. I don't know if it's going to be a madhouse. I guess it's going to depend over the next month and a half, see how things are going. I know there's, you know, all kinds of questions as to what is going to happen for New Year's. So I don't know if it's going to be a madhouse. I know it might be busy, but it probably won't be a madhouse this year. Venetian Palazzo. If you want a little more traditional, a little old school vibe kind of feel in terms of the rooms, gaudy, I feel. I feel that is more Venetian. If you want a little bit more of a modern spin on your room decor and things like that, then Palazzo.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I would pick Palazzo, just being kind of a little bit newer.
Yeah,
Right,
and the room's a little
Venetian.
bigger too. I
Right.
think.
So, but again, it's personal choice there.
Yes, and Jesse, great
And that
point. So
Candy has-
Jesse actually
yeah.
wants to, is a local, says, as a local, I think the violence is being very much blown out of proportion. So
Yeah.
from a local, boots on the ground, living there, they're saying violence is being blown out of proportion. And you know, you hear one incident happening, and you probably hear that anywhere.
Right.
Especially in the cities, New York, all these places, they'll have crazy stuff going on.
Right. And actually, Candy has a good point about the Venetian is more people and busier than Palazzo. Kind of reminds us a little bit of Wynn
Encore.
versus Encore. Exactly. Wynn's definitely busier, also closer to the center strip than, you know, Encore is pretty far away. That little difference does help.
Now the benefit
Yeah.
though, if you're staying at Encore, is you can use both pools. If
That's
you're staying
true,
at Encore,
yeah.
you can use the Wynn pool and the Encore pool. If you're staying at the Wynn, you can't use the Encore pool.
That's true. Exactly.
So a little benefit for being farther away.
Mariah asked, what hotel has suites? I think they all have suites.
They all have
Pretty much.
delicious sweets. But,
Right.
you know, you got Sugar Factory, I Love Sugar, which is right there by the Flamingo in the Lane Promenade. So
Oh, sorry. I said it wrong. Room suites. Like hotel room
I'm
suites.
joking. I'm
I
joking.
thought you were talking about, I missed the joke.
I'm joking. No, so
I was like, wait, where's I Love Sugar?
all of them.
Yeah, I
All
think
of
they all
them
have
have
suites. I mean, maybe some. I think they all do, but you know, certainly ones we've been at,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Now you can get the thing about suites, you guys, right now in particular, because they're so in need of foot traffic. They're offering really great deals. So you know, some rooms, some suites can be really pricey, and they're still pretty pricey, but nowhere near what they would be during a normal Las Vegas season.
Right.
So if you want to book a suite to really kind of experience it, and you want to treat yourself to that,
Especially if you're on weekdays.
yeah. And if you're not, like for us, we'll treat ourselves every so often because we're not necessarily gamblers. You know, we might dabble or think about dabbling, which we've been doing on our apps, of course, but we might treat ourselves to like a upgraded room or something like that, you know, and that's kind of how we'll splurge a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. And Candy says that the Venetian Palazzo are basically all suites. I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. I mean, I think of it. It is true. It has like steps down, like the Venetian. You kind of walk in, you got the bed, and then you kind of walk down to it. But it's not really I don't think of it as a suite. It's a little bit of a fancy room, I guess.
Yeah,
but
it's a fancier room.
Maybe they call it a
but-
suite. Not sure.
Yeah. Depends on your definition of a suite.
Yeah. And John B says Palazzo rooms are 720 square feet, and Venetian 620. So I mean, they aren't.
Bingo. That's a big difference.
Right.
Though.
Yeah.
That's 100 square feet difference. I mean,
Yeah.
that 100
That's good
square
size.
feet could take the step down away at
Right.
You know, it's just
But it doesn't really feel like a suite
no.
size.
No.
Not like a 2,000 square foot executive suite.
No.
Yeah, some folks.
Not at all.
And
Yeah.
Andrea says that Delano is an all-suite hotel.
So we asked this question, you guys. I'm gonna put this out to you guys. So if you go to our Instagram page at TurnItWorld, in our stories just recently, we asked a question in terms of what hotel would you like on the Strip would you like to see us go to next. So we posed a question on that. We're gonna post that in our community space as well, and maybe have you guys pick one, and you know, we'll randomly pick a person to give a shout out to if we pick one of those rooms. So to stay in and review and showcase and all that fun stuff. So if you are interested in answering that question, just head over after this to our Instagram at TurnItWorld. And the stories we pose that question, go ahead and answer that question so we can have some fun trying that.
Right. And Neil has a good point. Virgin is not offering suites or rooms, but chambers. Chambers. Yeah, so
That's
go
right.
to your chamber.
That's right. I'll have my my coffee in my chamber, please. I like that. Tanya, the restaurant in the Paris hotel was amazing. Which one?
Which one's that at Paris? Mon
Paris,
Abigabi?
which one?
Maybe it's Mon Abigabi.
Is it Mon Ami Gabi?
Mon Abigabi?
Mon ami. Mon ami, mon chéri. Okay.
Mary asks, how many times have we been to Las Vegas?
Way too many.
We have definitely
Put
lost
it
track
this
of
way,
that.
We should move there.
Yes, exactly.
have a place
We would
there.
save a lot of
That would
money
save
in
a lot.
hotel and restaurants and,
And
flights.
everything else.
Yes. The breakfast place. Yes, that was Mon Abigabi.
Oh, Mon Ami
Yeah.
Gabi. Yes, that place is
Right.
magnifique.
Right, and they have a great steakhouse there too. Right?
Magnifique.
Yes.
Magnifique. Do you know of any clubs that have bands that play jazz and B?
Well, you have kind of a jazz throwback band. Well, it's not a club, dinner restaurant, Mayfair.
Right.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, the clubs are starting to slowly
Yeah.
open up right now. It's tough to say. If some of you guys know that might be open currently, let us know. But there's all this shifting on us. So I would highly recommend wherever you're planning on staying, contact the concierge. Because what I'm finding is a lot of these hotels will even give you like a list of things that's open within their
Right.
establishment
Oh, yeah.
or what's happening around town. So
Yeah, ask for that too. If you check in a hotel, ask if they have a list of things that are open at the resort, because most places or many places do have those lists for you with the hours and the names of places opened up.
yes, and guys, keep in mind too, if you're going to a lot of these hotels, definitely get yourself a rewards card because
Yes.
they do pay off. Some of them are different cards. You know, you got the Wynn has their own card, Caesars has their own card, MGM has theirs. So definitely go ahead and try and get those, whatever rewards card they have. Even Circa now has theirs. So they really do help, you know, either rack
Right.
up points or give you discounts on certain things for sure.
Right.
Free rooms if you play games as well. So
What is going on with resort fees? I think people are paying them still,
Yeah,
right? I think they're
people are
still
still
charging
paying
them,
them.
right? So
yep. As a matter of fact, you know, speaking of like resort fees, there was someone in our group that actually, you know, the $20 trick.
Right.
Someone actually just posted in our group that they did that at the Venetian, and they got a bump up in room for that price. So, you're probably still going to pay the resort fees, but you might just be willing to see what kind of promotions or things that they offer. Sometimes they'll waive those for a day, whatever have you be. But it's important to just ask, see if you get those deals or try the $20 trick. It worked for them in Venetian.
Right, you never know. Might work for you. Right?
Mayfair Supper Club. Mayfair's really cool. So excited you got to go there. Yes, Steve, the Mayfair Supper Club is awesome. It's just one of those places. We are there for their reopening, actually. And it was very exciting to be there. We actually, for us, it was nice to listen to the vibe of music. You can sit in the spot and watch the show, but we wanted to kind of hear the music, but also see the fountain show because it's right there at the Bellagio Fountain Show. So having dinner right there, and during certain times of the year, that probably opens right up, and you got that little beautiful view.
Right.
But the ambiance is just amazing, and the food is now it's expensive as
It's very expensive.
It's crazy expensive,
but it's a cool experience.
It's a great romantic night out, or fun out with the girls, or out with the boys, wherever have you be. It's just a really great experience to try.
Yeah. Kittens asked, what is the Uber Lyft situation like in Vegas now?
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
A lot better.
Now, I'd still say it's still about a 10-minute wait generally. We found we wait about 10 minutes before getting an Uber.
Right.
But it wasn't too
bad
bad.
at all.
Not too bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. Like initially, we tried it before renting a car, and it would take a long time because the drivers are pretty scarce. But it's starting to pick up again. They're putting more regulations in place. What they're requiring you to do when you get in a car, wearing a mask, and you're kind of now if you're booking like an Uber, when you click a button, it says you are saying you're wearing a mask. And they also are wearing a mask when you get into the car. And then most of them will have like sanitizer in there. You pop down the window, things like that. So if you're not really doing much outside of like this strip, and you're just trying to enjoy like a weekend there, and you're going to do some walking, take an Uber. But if you're thinking about doing like excursions, don't take an Uber. I think because the cost is pretty darn expensive to take an Uber, everywhere you want to go outside of walking, where right now you can find really good deals on car rentals. We find them all the time.
Got a question here from Chile. It says Luis Marcelo Cabezas Morales. I'm sure I said it wrong. Forgive me for that, but it said, hello, I'm from Chile. I have planned to go to Vegas. I have plans to go to Vegas and Los Angeles Disneyland with my daughter in October 21. What do you think?
Luis Marcelo Cabezas Morales.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, we're talking a year from now. I mean, I think it's going to be fine, but, I think you'll be all set.
Disneyland.
We're optimistic.
If Disneyland lets them open
no comments on that.
California lets them open
Yeah, let them open. Let them open. Let them open. Right. It's about time.
Yes, because
Yes.
Disney World, we've been
Yeah.
there,
I
since
know.
they're opening, and they do a bang-up job with their safety protocols. I mean, the moment you walk in, they are so strict and so regimented about their protocol and safety for everyone, including the rides, including when you walk into the park and screenings. It's so spot on and makes you feel safe. And they really enforce that. So it's important, I think, to follow those rules and regulations. And I think just that alone, to me, says they should open up the damn doors in Disneyland.
Open them up. I agree with that.
Open them up.
I agree.
Open those doors. Open those doors. Oh.
Absolutely. Now, Mike likes the Caesars rewards program.
So do we.
Yeah, it's good.
There's so many places
Caesars
you can
good,
go to.
and also M Life is good too.
Yeah.
Right. And I put those higher than, for example, like the Wynn Encore program.
And Caesars has a lot of properties in a strip. So
Yes.
it's like,
Yeah.
you want to get on the high roller. If you got the Caesars cards, you get $5 off the adult ticket. So if you got 2 tickets, that's $10 in savings right there for a nightcap on the high roller by showing your rewards card. So I think that's a benefit in itself right there. And the cards are free to sign up. So it's
definitely
great to
sign
get those
up.
cards and sign up. Doesn't hurt.
Let's
Exactly,
see.
Mira.
Open the damn doors.
Yeah, we agree on that
Open
one.
the damn doors.
There's no reason on that. I don't see it. Shake Shack or In-N-Out? It's that lingering question.
I know. You know what's funny?
It's kind of what the mood
I'm
is.
going to say both because it depends on the mood.
Yeah.
Now, we tend to gravitate, honestly, we've been lately gravitating heavily towards In-N-Out. In-N-Out's just one of those because it's late. It's later than Shake Shack.
if we're wrapping up a live stream on the strip, we're going to In-N-Out, right, late at night. But I like those Shake Shack burgers too. Yeah. Kay asks, when does the Circus Buffet come back?
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, stay tuned on that. We do not know.
Hopefully soon. I mean, the
Yeah.
buffets are kind of one of those things that will probably be one of the last. Some of them are starting to open up now. Actually, Cosmopolitan has just been rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
I mean, they have been doing, I guess, a
They've
wonderful
done a good
job.
job.
because
Wicked
they're still
Spoon.
open.
Yeah.
Still people like that.
Doing a good job. And then, of course, you have, the down at South Point, or the Garden Buffet down at South Point
Yes.
is open up as well.
Yes.
So,
M Life, thank you, Vegas winner 55 slash says M Life can get you a discount comp at Bellagio over Dar. Two really good properties.
Oh,
Absolutely, They definitely
great
have.
properties.
So that's another card you definitely want to have in your arsenal. If you're a gambler, you can probably rack up a lot more points. Versus if you're not. That's just they like the ones that play the game. So.
Steve asks, just tuned in, Uber or Lyft from the airport. Is it running? Is it worth it? We
Yes,
recommend it.
Yes, definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
If you're not going to rent a car, definitely recommend it. It's very efficient. It's very simple, very easy. Once you kind of walk out, you see the platform where you need to go. Just wait for them to text you. They'll text you a number in terms of their location, where they're at, and you just walk to that location and into the car, and you're off to the strip. So very easy. And if you're going to take a cab, you don't have to worry about that, because I think from the hotel, from the airport to your hotel, there's a flat charge for that. So, Uber and taxis are great for the airport. Anywhere around Vegas. Outside of that, I would recommend taking an Uber or Lyft, right?
Absolutely. Definitely recommend that. I like this comment here from Andre Medina about In-N-Out and Shake Shack. In-N-Out is a fast food restaurant making a gourmet burger, and Shake Shack is a gourmet restaurant making a fast food burger. That's actually an Anthony Bourdain quote, which is a great one.
Love that.
And
That is my, God rest his soul, Anthony Bourdain. That is my man.
And to wrap it up, both are delicious.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We agree. That's a good one.
Delicious.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, both are delicious. I tend to like the shroom burger. The
Yes,
shroom burger
you do
is
like that.
Phenomenal. It's
Yeah.
so good. The shroom burger is amazing. Hey guys, by the way, we're getting so close to 301 thumbs up. If you're just joining us, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't done so, smash that thumbs up button. It does go a long way. Hit that subscribe button actually, and that notification bell so that you get notified every time we do a live stream just like this one. We appreciate that. Let us get this to would totally love that.
Ooh, look at that, 298.
298. We got 3 more.
Oh, we
Three
can do
more to
that.
go.
We're doing that.
301. 301. What? You guys are fucking
We got it.
Thank y'all. All right, I'm going to change the mood up on this one. Thank you so much for the 301. David, you ready to rock this?
Yeah.
Hold on, here we go.
Where are my keys? Hey.
Thank you so much for the 301, you guys. You guys rock. Appreciate that for sure.
We had a
Jesse
question.
says,
Oh, sorry.
hey, Tanya and Dave. You two are lovely. Thank you,
Thank
Jesse.
you.
Thank you.
We had a question. Not sure who said it, but someone asked, "Are there any Whataburgers in Vegas?" And we have not seen any Whataburgers, so I don't think there are.
What a burger should be. What a burger. It's for you and me. What a burger.
Whataburger.
They do not.
You're right, not yet.
Whataburger is awesome. Austin, Texas.
Yes,
Everywhere. They're
that's
all over
right.
Texas, but not there. So Dion says, coming for Halloween and can't wait. Love you guys. Thank you, Dion. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. And thank you for being here. Halloween's going to be crazy fun, y'all.
Oh, it's gonna be
It's
fun.
going to be crazy fun.
Vegas for Halloween.
Vegas for Halloween. Get your Turn It Up World merch. Wear your Halloween costume.
We need our costumes.
I think I'm in mine right now.
Right. Turn it up.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
Turn it up.
Um,
Let's see. Is it Figo? Figo says it's slot machine game time yet. Spin the wheel. That's Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Thursday
you
night,
guys.
yes.
That is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So we do just to let you know, and I guess we'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll kind of at the close. We'll kind
Sure.
of brief you guys on what's to come. Some exciting things that I put down here for promotions that we have coming up, things like that. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. And I will mention one thing. So there's a rumor, and I'm gonna clear the rumor
What's
up
the
right
rumor?
now.
Rumor.
We actually have a special live stream we're going to be joining tomorrow. If you guys are familiar with Yellow Productions, Chris, phenomenal. He's an incredible and a wonderful human being, and invited us to be a guest on his live stream. So we're going to be doing a special live stream. So if you check the community space here on YouTube, we have information to that with a link to that live stream, so you can go set yourself a reminder to be a part of that tomorrow, which should be a lot of fun. We're going to be talking about van life as well as Vegas, y'all. So
Vegas.
Always great to chime into that and be a part of that. So it should be a lot of fun for sure. So we're excited about that.
And actually, he just celebrated his 200K subscriber mark. So
he
congrats.
Just celebrated his 200,000 subscriber mark.
Excellent.
So it's like Chris in the house.
Amazing.
So that's awesome. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. Really gonna turn it up over there. So we hope you guys can tune in and join us tomorrow if you can make that. I believe it's gonna be 4:45 Pacific time, which is 7:45 our time.
So hit that notification bell. Make sure you're ready.
Yes. So if you hit that notification bell, we're gonna send out a reminder in our community space. Just keep it up on that. We're also gonna post that on our Facebook and Instagram. So if you're following those on those social media platforms, you will be reminded for sure. But it'll be fun. Fun. Tell my dad to text the T-Bat away. Okay. Well, that's true though, Mike. Mike Buttafuoco says Five Guys has got some awesome French fries. Yes.
You like those Five Guys fries? Yeah?
I do. I'm like, they're good.
The In-N-Out fries are not my favorite.
In-N-Out fries are
the cardboard.
not my
Like
favorite.
cardboard.
I think
cardboard
if you eat them right away, you got it. But if you wait like 5 seconds,
I gotta put a lot of ketchup on them.
yeah,
I like dumping the ketchup.
Something about like it's just it's like soggy packing paper.
Kind of like packing product.
Packing foam.
Yeah, it's good for kind of put in with your shipping packages. Yes, that's good. No, we say that in a nice way though. We mean it nicely.
So Dean says, I'm a cocktail waitress at the Strip Hotel, so please remember to tip your waitress. We work hard and happy to serve everyone and be back to business. So yes, that's another thing we really do. You know, we are not wealthy by any means. We work really hard, but we do try to give a little extra on our tips to our servers because it's a tough time, you know, and not having the foot traffic, they work for tips as well. So if you can get out there, whatever you do, you want to offer a little bit more than that 20%. If you can do it, give them a little bit more than 20%. It does go a long way, and I'm sure they all appreciate that. So we do whatever we can within our means to kind of support them out there. So good point. Thank you, Deanna.
Now Tina says Fat Burger's fries are good. We're getting hungry. You can tell it's
Dave.
We're hungry.
Pizza.
It's pizza time.
I just got a nice giant size.
I gotta get that oven.
Pizza.
I have to get that oven going.
Are we really gonna do that?
We're doing that. We're gonna have pizza. It's gonna be pizza night tonight. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be pizza night tonight. I'm
saying. Fran says we're being held hostage in Canada.
Fran, I know. I'm really
They've actually. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So they've had to cancel 2 trips already for my daughter's 40th. So sorry about that.
Fran, we feel you. You know, we actually had plans to be. We're supposed to be in Iceland. We mentioned this earlier, and we booked and worked hard on scheduling and plans, and we had certain things we were planning on filming and doing. So we were so organized for this trip, and it got bumped, and then it got bumped again, and then it got canceled because, you know, Americans weren't allowed to travel to Iceland. So we're not having that until next year. So we feel you, girl. We definitely feel you on that one. I see y'all a week ago in Vegas, and I was too shy to say hi. Ivan, you know what? I'm going to tell you guys. So a couple things we've been doing. You should say hi. We actually have a couple of extra t-shirts that we carry with us. So each time we go live, one of those nights, we'll have one. Maybe not everyone because that's a lot of shirts, but towards the weekends, we'll have like a couple of shirts. We do carry some stickers and button packs. So just stop us and say hi. Don't be shy. We're always happy to say hi to everyone that sees us. So we really appreciate that. We appreciate each one of you guys for taking the time to support us. You know, it's been about 1.5 years of us since we've really pursued this kind of full-time travel content creation, and it's been wonderful. And you know, I feel like, you know, you've given us. We put ourselves out there, and we kind of share what we can share, and we do the best that we can do with what we have. And you know, having your support and knowing that what we do is appreciated goes a long way. So thank you guys so much. Really appreciate all your support. Mariah says, you guys are awesome. Thanks for answering my question about the suite. You're so welcome. Chiquita!
Chiquita. Let's see.
Rija, Chiquita.
Now, Tony was looking for us last weekend,
Nice.
this past weekend. So
Well,
I guess
I'm going to tell you guys this, and I know some of you guys have already picked up, a lot of you guys have already picked up some merch. And by the way, one of our tote bags in our merch store is sold out currently, but it will be back in. I know for the Love of Las Vegas merch. We have a really fun group called For the Love of Las Vegas. We got some really cool merch. I'm actually wearing one of the t-shirts right now. We got some TurnItUpWorld merch
turn it up.
here as well. We got some cool designs. I had a Halloween one that is coming out, but there was a delay on that design, so it might not be happening. But we are going to have some Christmas, some ugly shirts. I guess you're going
Ugly sweaters.
Ugly sweatshirts,
right?
you know, coming out. So stay tuned for that. There's links to that in below, but also our mod squad have been putting links to that within the stream itself. So you guys really rock. I mean, this has been great.
It's been great.
Iceland is interesting, and it says very expensive probably. Nothing much.
That's true.
Expensive.
Iceland is expensive for sure.
It cost me less to do Hawaii.
Now,
But
now,
it
one thing
wasn't.
about this summer is that it was going to be really cheap.
Yeah, 75% off.
We
though.
we had a huge discount, but I mean that was because we couldn't go in the end. Right, everything got shut down. But yeah, they of course had huge discounts, and then when they shut down the borders, that was it, right? So
Yeah, so it was it, but it was definitely for us. It's an experience. You know, we've kind of started doing RVing, which was exciting for us to try. You know, we were looking to buy one, but they're just awfully expensive for the ones that we were looking at. So we needed to make sure it was something that we wanted to do. So we have a series that we're just finalizing right now, and we kind of put our Vegas is kind of our primary content in the interim. So it's been kind of trumping a little bit of that, but we have 2 more episodes of that before we kind of spill the beans on if that's for us and are we getting one. So
all right,
yes, you keep
stay
Vegas.
tuned on that.
Fran McDonald says you keep Vegas live for us. Really love your
Thanks,
reviews
Fran.
and updates. Thank you, and keep them coming. Fran, thank you so much for that. We really appreciate that. I mean that's I always say this. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You guys rock. Like you brought me to tears a couple times through our live streams where it's just we've hit milestones and we've grown. We've actually grown. We see a lot of familiar faces in the rooms, in the chat rooms, and it really does bring our spirits up. And we really look forward to these live streams and Monday. And actually, as a matter of fact, for us, we were kind of having this discussion. You know, it's been a journey, and actually we've gotten closer together. You know, creating this content and learning so much more about, you know, out there life and getting out there.
Right.
So, and sharing it with you guys. We never thought about, you know, documenting what we've been doing and until a year and a half ago, and just sharing that with you guys is big for us because we know we want to show you through the eyes of what it's really like being out there, you know, versus all the hype.
Exactly. So a couple questions.
Yes.
You answered this before. Have you tried a cruise? Deanna asked, have you tried a cruise? And we were supposed to do a cruise, actually, the Virgin inaugural cruise, April 1, but that got canceled with COVID.
Yes.
So
Oh my gosh.
Stay tuned.
Scarlet Lady, that
Yeah.
was the name of the ship. Their first ship. They had ship, you guys, not SHIT ship. The first ship.
Ship.
No.
I
But
said ship.
I'd say ship. But it was amazing. They had all these wonderful things. The first cruise ship that was not having buffets, but had amazing restaurants, like small bite
Right.
restaurants with great themes. It was going to be a party on water, a floating party.
It was going to be
It was like a
crazy.
floating party.
It will be crazy.
It still will be crazy.
I don't know. I don't know when they're actually going to kick off their inaugural cruise yet.
I don't know yet. I mean,
We-
they haven't made any announcements. I mean,
Right.
there's so much rollback. You know, obviously with things
Right.
going on, they probably the budget for these things because there's quite a bit of money. They had like 3 other ships in production, or 2
Yeah.
other ships in production.
Right. They had Scarlet Lady, and then what was the other one? In the Mediterranean, though. They have one coming up.
What was the name of that? Since you mentioned
Yeah, I forget. No, I couldn't remember. I can't remember the name. It's like. Anyway, question. This is for you. Ian asked, "Have you done a video on spas?"
You know, we wanted to do. You know, one of the spas that opened up first was the Wynn,
Yeah.
the Encore Spa, and I went down to the spa and I had like a nice, relaxing time down there. And I had asked them about that. They don't film. You can't. They're not allowed to film the spa. So what we might do at one point is I might write a blog about my experience and share some photos because they will let me in there. You know, they did at one point let me in to take photos. So I have some photos of the spa at the Wynn or the Encore. So I might share a blog post about that. But as far as filming it, they won't let you do that. So
Right. People want to know though. Say that would be great. We'll
Yes.
check it out. So we'll see.
So we'll see. That's where my. I mean, let me tell you, since
Oh yeah, you would love that.
I'm a huge fan of I'm so tense and so stressed all the time because of
Actually, no, you can
work.
film. I'll get the massage. You can film the massage.
Oh yeah. You guys heard that? Just like
Say what?
Just like he opens.
Oh. Ooh. Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. So definitely, maybe what we'll do is maybe we'll put something together. Maybe kind of talk more of a metro style, kind of talking about spas and experience. So
That'd be cool.
we'll have to go together and kind of experience it then.
That sounds like fun. Yay.
Massage time.
Massages. Oh, yes.
Um,
All right. Let's see.
So if you guys have any other questions, let us know. We'd be happy to answer those. We're probably going to wrap this up soon.
It's been fun, though. It's been a good night.
So Paul,
Love your
international travel from Indonesia to USA is open, but see
wow.
you in Vegas in this December.
That's cool. From Indonesia.
All right,
Awesome.
Paul.
Welcome. That'd be great. Tanya, Ms. Corey B says, Tanya, your bathing suit cover up and hairstyle were giving me life in your Planet Hollywood video.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
hey,
awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That was fun.
Right?
I mean, that was fun. I mean, it was like you have to have, if you're not going to be able to go from your hotel, which is Planet Hollywood, to the pool at Planet Hollywood, and you have to go on the Las Vegas Strip, out on the Strip to the next hotel, which is Paris. I had to have a little updo, my little fluffy.
That's true. We had a little bit of a
And my
walk.
little Birkenstocks. I was like, what?
Right?
But thank you, Ms. Corey B.
Bunch of
Appreciate that.
questions coming through now.
Sure.
Have we ever done a video RVing in different areas around Nevada, around Vegas?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned on
Not
that one.
yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not
Exactly.
Yet. One of the reasons why, obviously, we don't own one yet, and so renting, the prices are ridiculous, but
Yeah,
it's
they're
also
expensive to rent.
safety for us to feel comfortable doing it. So,
That's true.
but stay tuned. We got some good stuff coming on that, by the way.
Got a question. Do you think the Cromwell will reopen soon? It's all about really demand, I think. I think it's more of a demand question.
There's not enough demand right now,
So-
I think, for that to open up at
Right.
the moment. But if demand happens, it'll open. I mean, let's face it, Harrah's actually opened up because the demand for the restaurants.
Right,
were there.
Hash House.
Hash House a Go-Go
Right.
and is it Gordon's, right?
It is, oh, geez.
There's Hash House a Go-Go was one, right?
The Hash House a Go-Go.
Yeah, Hash House a Go-Go.
And, the guy went to the Brazilian place we went to down in Austin.
Sorry, which one?
Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri's restaurant.
yes, that's right.
Sorry, I'm like blanking on
The
names.
Brazilian place.
Yes,
like
exactly.
Brazilian chef,
Yeah,
or
Brazilian
I
place.
mean, the food truck.
Food truck.
Okay.
Food
yeah,
truck.
The food truck. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
So I realized, how did you like the Mirage? I have 4 free nights. Let me know. 4 free nights, man.
Yeah, we liked it.
Hey, we we didn't like it at all. You should give us those 4 nights so then we can kind of try
Right.
it out.
No.
We actually enjoyed it. We really enjoyed it, Amira. So 4 free nights, you'll have a blast.
Yeah, great location too.
Yeah.
So
Yep. They actually, if you guys want a food truck, there's inside the Mirage. There's a restaurant called The Still.
right.
Which serves food out of a food truck, like a very vintage Airstream. So pretty cool. Inside the hotel.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Hash House is in the link.
Link.
Yeah, we're talking about the
Link,
link.
link.
Actually, yeah, not yes.
See, this is
talking about
what
the link.
happens, you
Yeah.
guys. I'm just.
We're talking about the link, not Harris. Who said that?
Who said
Yes.
that?
That's funny.
Next door.
A link.
Next door.
That's a booze talking.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So thanks, Sally. Sally.
Chris says, tell your husband he needs a shave.
No. You know what's funny? He did. He actually had a beard, which I like the beard, but
Yeah.
we fly it.
I usually shave for the flights.
Right, so that the
Just
mask
for the mask,
is
it's
more
better.
firm and uptight. So no,
Yeah.
no shave, grow beard.
Right.
More grow beard.
I will as kind of things come.
More beard.
Yeah, no, I hear ya. I hear
I
ya.
love him with the beard.
Yeah. This is like a little stubble. Beginnings of it. Sorry, folks.
I love it. I'm not. So Justin's going to Vegas in 3 weeks.
Wow.
Let the countdown begin, Justin. That's awesome. So interesting. It says, Yvonne says, Cromwell website shows rooms available starting October 29th. You know what's funny? A lot of them will show availability, but when you actually make the reservation, they're not actually able to make the reservation, or they let you make it, then they put you in another hotel. So
Right.
I would
I know, it's
definitely
weird.
call, if that's the case, call the hotel, because if they're they should be open to the employees for concierge or the staff, or at least call centers. So I would call them to verify that if that's the case. But that would be cool. Love to see videos of you two on Route 66. Hey,
That would be fun.
Me too.
We'd love to see that too.
Yeah, me too.
That'd be fun.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
We kind of just touched Route 66 for like a second during our van life,
Yes.
but very briefly in Flagstaff, right? Yeah.
Very much so. So you guys, it has been about
Yeah,
a
it's
little over
been
2 hours. It's been really great. Hello, good evening, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. If you guys are just joining us, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and make sure it's highlighted to all when you hit that notification so you get notified when we go live, so you'll be a part of the fun our Monday nights. I will make a couple things, I'll mention a couple things. Again, we have an awesome live stream that we're going to be a part of tomorrow. Chris from Yellow Productions, who just hit a milestone of 200,000 subscribers, has asked us to be a part of his live stream tomorrow, and we were so honored. We're going to be on there tomorrow. So if you check our community page here on YouTube, you will see a link to that. So go ahead and set a reminder for that and join us tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun. We're going to talk about RVing, the van life, which we've done, as well as some Vegas. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to turn it up over there. We do post videos. Twice a week, sometimes 3, depending on our schedule. But Wednesdays and Sundays are our release days, unless we're out and about on the road and traveling. Then it's a little bit different. The schedule varies. We try to go live on Mondays and Thursdays in studio. Mondays, Thursdays we have trivia, which I will briefly talk about. So on Thursdays, you can join that as well. The only time that doesn't happen, we call it almost Thursday trivia. Almost always Thursday trivia, I guess you would say, because whenever we're on location, we go live from location whenever we can, so that doesn't happen. But join us for some trivia. We actually do trivia based off of Disney, and we do Vegas, a lot of Vegas in there.
And TurnItUpWorld.
And a lot TurnItUpWorld.
And actually this week it's going to be a combination of Vegas, of course. It's going to have a little Disney. And it's actually going to have a little bit of TurnItUpWorld Peru.
Ooh.
So
if you want to join that trivia, yes, make sure you binge watch some TurnItUpWorld. 40 to 50% of the questions might have a lot to do with TurnItUpWorld in there in some shape or fashion. Recently, we've been doing more of like Pictionary, kind of guess the picture, or where we're from, or whatever it is in that, depending on how we set it up. But if you join that, it's awesome. We do pick a winner that evening. Basically, what happens is a couple things. You get to one winner at the end of all that. You get to pull the slot. But at one winner at the very end, we have what is called, what is this, Dave?
It's the winner's wheel.
The winner's wheel. So one person at the end of the night that wins trivia will be able to spin the winner's wheel. As you see right here, we have a $50 gift card, an Amazon gift card, which we will give to you that evening or over the next couple of days for the winner. We do, and what you do is you get to spin that wheel for it. Now there's a 95% chance you'll win, and then there's another chance where it's just better luck next time. So 5% chance you get nothing.
That's right.
Except the bragging rights that you won trivia. But you can spin that wheel.
Better get something.
Oh! For a chance to win a $25
That's
gift
$25
card.
gift card on Amazon. That would be a good one.
That's a $25 gift
Nice
card
job.
on Amazon. You would win to put that towards which way you like possible. Which will be great. And that gets sent to you right to your email over the next couple of days after Trivia Thursdays. So that would be a lot of fun.
And one question, just Yellow Productions, what time are we on tomorrow?
Yes. So again, in our community space, I posted some of that information in there, and I knew I was going to forget to see that, but it's 4:45 Pacific time, so Californian time, which is basically going to be 7:45 New York City time, PM. So 4:45 p.m. Pacific, which is 7:45 p.m. New York City time. So if you want to join that, definitely join that tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. We just released an awesome video. We just put out on Gordon Ramsay's burger. We did a really fun review on some of his burgers. So if you want to check that out, some of those cool desserts, we just posted that. We did a Planet Hollywood review for their reopening, from our room stay to our experience. So check that out. We have a new video coming out on Wednesday. So we're so excited about that for sure. What is German time? Google. Google it. Google.
Exactly. Now, Hannah says that Avery's going to win if he's there. I don't know. Avery's now has won 2 or 3 straight
Three.
times? 3 straight
Avery's won
times.
3 straight times. Now, we're going to
Yeah.
make it a little bit more challenging. We've actually done some fun things.
And
but
you got
we'll
the
see.
Peru element
And
too,
you got the Peru element.
and plus Vegas. So when it's a lot of Disney, it's really tough.
Yes.
Although Avery does know Vegas too.
Absolutely. So basically, guys, thank you guys so much for being a part of this. We really appreciate you joining us on our Monday night live stream. It's been really a blast
Yes.
catching up, kind of talking about some of the things. There's a lot of things that we talked about that are that have changed in Las Vegas. Some updates, and I'm sure it's a constant change right now in Las Vegas. So it's just one day at a time. A lot of folks are having a wonderful time. If you want, again, we have an awesome group called For the Love of Las Vegas. You can join that group. Information to that is in the description box below. Answer the questions to get into that group. The link is down in that description box. But if you don't answer the questions, you can't get in. If you answer the questions, you can get in. David had to answer the questions. You guys have to answer those questions, so please
Answer the damn questions.
answer the damn questions. And thank you to our mod squad. You guys rock. Our mod squad, by the way, Kat, and For the Joy Vegas, they also have YouTube channels. So if you want to check them out, definitely go ahead and show them some love. They're out there trying to do their thing as well. We really appreciate that. You guys are really special, and taking your Monday night to be a part of this live stream. We're so grateful and so thankful to each and every one of you. Definitely check out our new merch store. We got some, and Candy, Candy always does this. Candy does this right at the very
thank
end.
you
have to
very
share mine with me.
I'm sharing yours, yeah.
Candy, thank you so much for that. She just one more time. She wants to see us drink one more time for that $1.99 special.
Thank you, Candy.
Cheers.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Candy. Again, check out our merch store. We have some really cool merch, new designs that just hit the store as well. Some really cool masks, mugs, all that great stuff. Great way to show support to our channel. All that goes back into TurnItUpWorld. Thank you to all the super chats. We really appreciate that. And just so you know, all those super chats goes right back into TurnItUpWorld to make TurnItUpWorld an awesome travel and adventure movement, a great community, which is what we've been trying to build, and it's been working. So thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. We hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And if you want to join us on Trivia Thursdays, great. Join us tomorrow. Yellow Productions. Check the community page here on our YouTube channel. Just hit the community tab. You'll find that information there for sure. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. And as always, you guys, I think I thanked everyone in here, Mod Squad, people in here on Super Chats. We look forward to seeing y'all
In Las Vegas!
Good night, everyone.
Mwah.